Hey peeps, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's doing good. I know I say it every time, but I mean it every time. Jump. Ooh, pretty! Ooh. Got distracted. This is she's so pretty! Oh my god, so pretty! We're gonna jump over and try to unload some platinum. Oh no, my frameshift drive is operating outside beyond safety limits.
Boost activated.
Excellent. Let's get out of here. So we're going to unload the carrier, sell the platinum off, and after the platinum is sold off, probably try to get some tritium and get back out to the mining spot. Maybe even do a little bit of um, rep grind. We'll see.
Jumping to next system.
Well, that's a little loud. Here we go. Let me get this under control.
Are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
Alright.
Scanning.
Let me, wow. A bunch of cat hair just come flying off of me. Go figure, huh? Can't imagine why Pagan would have cat hair all over him. Hey, Ron, what's up? Hold on a minute. I'm not hearing anything. That means my audio is whack.
Or it means that I have my mic muted.
Oh, there could be that too. Never mind. Audio is not whack. Yay, and there's much rejoicing. How goes the motherboard chopping?
This aggravating thing here says I need to renew my sub.
But it won't let you, will it?
Well, it says my sub doesn't expire to the 29th.
Yeah, it's been wonky.
No, my cabbages!
Looky there. Your sound works, didn't it? Yay! Woohoo!
Well, that's aggravating.
Morning, dickhead. Hello, moron.
Work, work. Fail. Alright, let me find my carrier. How are you doing, young? Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, Loose Halo, how are you doing? Just in time to watch me not crash into a carrier in Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I trimmed it out and boosted the audio gain on it so it would be louder. Because it's not very long. Come on, carrier, where are you?
30Ks.
Nope, no 30Ks.
No. I'm saying. That's what I had yesterday. 6.
Oh, yeah. It seems like whenever there's something in the PTU, the 30Ks are quite often. And I know they say they're not connected, but something's gotta be affecting it.
Yeah. The fun part is I was reading the what is it? The chairman's letter. 3.18 is supposed to be in the PTU for 3 months. At least that was the word.
Yeah, they're gonna focus on fewer releases, but more in the releases.
I mean, I don't mind that. I'm just more so like, you gonna tell me I got to deal with this on a normal basis now?
Well, I think your PTUs are gonna get more stable. Yeah, Lou said that'd be a very good idea. Do you have a hauler to unload your stuff? Are you good there? Request docking.
Seems like
Searching
when
for
you
landing
stream
platform.
Elite, you get a room full of Star Citizen people. When you stream Star Citizen, you get a room full of Elite people.
It's all
Seems,
good.
seems it's always that way.
It's all good. Don't care.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, it always. And you know what's funny? We seems like we talk about Elite when I stream Star Citizen, and we talk about Star Citizen when I stream Elite.
Every time.
Yeah,
Every
it
single.
does. I don't discriminate. I hate on both of them. I unloaded one of my accounts mining materials, and I need to get the other one unloaded. And I'd recommend doing it before Friday because that's when I suspect it's going to pop. If it doesn't pop tomorrow night, it'll pop Friday.
Yeah, I was telling 40 and someone else that you probably might want to clear out your stuff by Friday.
Yep. You had your C2 until aired out. Now it's unclaimable. If I crash the ship, I have to rent another one because if I do, the character reset will clear 8 loads. Oh no.
Everybody's been character resetting lately.
Dude, that is rough. That is a hard situation to be in. What kind of error do you get with your C2? I assume you've tried going to different stations to claim it, not just on one locale. I mean, I'm sure you know all this, know all these tricks, but just to kind of make sure.
Good question. Can you buy a mining attachment in Grimhex? Not a mining attachment, but a tractor beam attachment?
Oh, what kind of attachment?
Tractor beam.
I would think so. Under personal weapons in the weapons and armor shop. There's an issue claiming the ship. We are sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Gotcha. Dude, that is rough. I wish I could loan you my ship to carry your cargo, but I can't. Hopefully once personalized hangars come in, or persistent hangars come in, then we'll be able to do something like that. Creepy's got some mining stuff I gotta get rid of, but he doesn't have that much.
I took mine today.
I didn't get a chance to take mine today. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Did you guys read the chairman's letter?
I watched somebody summarize it.
Okay.
I started reading it and then took a nap.
All right. Well, I was surprised by it, not by him stating, not by the fact that they're working on Pyro coming by Q1 of next year. I was just surprised that he stated that. You know, I was like, oh wow, I'm surprised that he actually stated this. I didn't expect a message like that till October. I just want this offload so I can do my reset and fix all this. I know, right? That was an awesome letter. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be like, hey, thanks for your support. Continue to support us. I know we've had some delays. You know, that's the kind of letter that I expected. Something kind of like last year's letter. And this year was like, ka-chunk, here you go. And you were like,
at least at least they're being a lot more well, they've always been transparent in most things they do.
You ever watch reviews by Gamers Nexus?
a few of them, not often.
I was just looking at some of his case reviews.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got 41 Star Citizen and Chris Roberts interview videos up. I did not know that.
Gamers Nexus?
Yeah.
He has 41 videos about Star Citizen?
Yeah, but they're mostly all old ones.
Would you like me to clear the area?
But still, I
and prepare for
mean,
jump?
I didn't know he was a big Star Citizen fan,
Maximum
but
thrust.
That does surprise me.
apparently, I mean, he's got a lot of
Distancing
interviews
now. Stand by.
Interview with Chris Roberts on engineering and zone optimization.
Yeah.
You know, interview with Chris Roberts on DirectX 12 and Vulkan. I mean, he's done a lot of interviews with Chris Roberts. Wow.
Yeah, loose, I totally agree. It seems like 2019, or no, excuse me, 2021
Super Cruise drive engaging.
was a good year, and 2022 is turning out to be an even better year. I'm disappointed to learn that salvage is probably going to be delayed. I mean, let's be real, it's going to be delayed. I mean, we knew that already coming in. But I'm definitely encouraged by the rest of the letter's content. Is my mic coming off hot? Because, I mean, it's going bright red. Let
It
me
doesn't sound as good as it normally does.
drop this down a little bit. Luce, if it gets too loud in stream, just tell me, okay? Okay, there we go. It's not peeking into the reds now. A minute ago, I saw it going bright red. I've said it before. I really think there's a funding source that's waiting for Squadron 42 to be released. Or at least put into testing phase. I have no idea who that would be, but it's just this little thought in the back of my head, because it seems like he went radio silent with Squadron 42 and is pushing real hard. Excuse me. And if you read in between the lines in that letter, he says finishing touches. He doesn't say working out the mechanics for it or getting it worked out. You know, he's like finishing touches. Those were the words that he used. The current rate of release is moving at a hefty clip. The number of things that are in development continue. Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Show us, don't tell us.
Anybody ever do a mission by Rudo and Grim X?
No.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Drugs.
They've changed over time.
I totally agree, Luce.
Yeah, pretty much drugs, though. The last time I did one there, he wanted you to go somewhere and you bought something, it was unrefined. I don't even remember. You bought the raw components and then you took it to somewhere else and gave them that, and they gave you some.
I totally agree, Luce. He made some promises years ago about Squadron 42 and it was bit him on the ass. He also made he kind of alluded to promising, well, I need to rewatch the video before I use the words he promised, but I will say that he hinted that we were going to get sandworms. And when that didn't happen, I think it made a lot of people upset. And I can understand why they would be.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Yeah, very, very encouraged. A second input source? Oh. How about now? Is that better? The kitty cam was unmuted. It should be cleaner now, Luce. Yeah, for whatever reason, the mic on the kitty cam was turned on.
The kitty had something to say.
The kitty cam has a mic?
Yeah, it's a webcam. It's got a mic.
I wasn't sure if you were doing that on purpose or not. So.
No.
But then you leaned in closer to your mic, and I was like, you got it. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, the kitty cam was unmuted.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Yes.
Repairs, fuel,
I love
weapons,
shopping for
check.
budget products from cheap Chinese
Completed.
companies.
What are you shopping for? Are you looking for a case?
Yeah.
Did you look at that link I sent you today?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the stuff this one's got. Listen at this.
Uh-oh.
Cold floor cooling keeps thermals lower than a partly cloudy day with a light breeze and you without your jacket.
Huh. That sounds rather interesting. That's pretty good advertising.
Okay.
And that tells you not a damn thing.
I mean, that's all relative. I mean,
That's what I'm
It don't
saying.
tell
It
you a
I'm
doesn't
pretty
damn
tell you
thing
sure-
other than
anything.
take my money.
right? Yeah, that's pretty much all it says. Luce, how the hell are you?
Oh, good man. How you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm encouraged by the letter, that's for sure, I'm sure.
You and me both. When I had I read that letter and I was like, oh, that gave me goosebumps.
I know, right?
I was like, there is not a single promise in there. There is no timelines, expectations set. It's his letter was, look, I know we've had a hard time,
Mm-hmm.
but from here forward, our work is going to speak for itself.
That's
Detach confirmed.
honestly, that's just what the backers needed to read. It really is.
Well, especially after the last three, what is it, 3 or 4 patches with the amount of content that's been in them, and then
Yeah.
we're seeing what's on the block possible for next big patch
Mm-hmm.
and forward, and after the 16 to 17 update. Oh,
Yeah. Well, somebody was commenting on Reddit, and they stated something about the 3.18, 3.19, 3.20, and 3.21 patches, and I commented underneath it, and I'm like, I really don't think you're going to see a 3.19 or 3.20 patch.
You think we're gonna go straight from 3.18 to 3.4.0?
I think we're going to see 317 with several patches in
Yeah.
between here through
Yeah,
the end of the year.
317.1, 317.2, shit like that.
Exactly, and because it's stable, and the PU has just hit this stability mark that has raised the bar,
I
and
mean,
we're looking at record funding again.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know about the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks have been in the PU have been
Okay.
horrible.
Well, we're allocating
anytime
resources.
anytime that there's something in the PTU, the live verse gets unstable. I don't care what they tell you about things not being connected and no relation. In my experience, in 3.5 years of playing this game, every time there's something in the PTU, the live verse gets unstable as shit. So I don't even expect it to be stable. Whenever the PTU's out, I don't even expect the live verse to be stable at all. Like, you know what? It's going to crash any minute. Do I still get frustrated? Yeah. So, but I mean, especially with the big change, especially with a lot of stuff being pushed into the PTU, like graphics engine changes, server mechanism changes, netcode changes. It's almost like there's some kind of blowback or some kind of effect on the live verse. And that mechanism, whatever they're testing in the PTU, whatever engine or modification they're testing, seems to go Tango uniform in the live verse. I don't understand why. Never will, but so I mean, I think you're gonna see some instability for sure. But I also think like Halo was saying, whenever we start seeing stuff like the 3.17.2 patch, I really think when the 3.17.2 is in the PTU, it's going to be a better product than we're seeing 3.17.1 in the PTU now.
Right. At this point, they've reached an apex point. So everything has to now follow the bar that they have just set. And there's no benefit to pushing out rapid changes to the PU when the game is this stable.
Yeah.
And while it's not perfect, it is a far cry better than you can point to any previous release. And now
Yeah.
that we're dedicating resources and they have the resources to stress test and everything before it even goes live on their own,
Yeah, that's helpful.
That's tremendous.
Yeah, agreed.
They don't have to wait for a big event of players going into the PTU trying to stress test load everything. they can just simulate it.
Hmm.
Will this break? Oh yeah, that's gonna fall apart. We're not releasing that.
Yeah, a software. I don't really want to say program because it's not technically a program, but there was a software suite where it would simulate players. You know, connections, connecting, doing this, taking off, doing this, the stress test the server, which is awesome. So much better than people doing it and getting frustrated.
Oh lord, yeah. I mean, you get player blowback and stuff, and I think
You're going to.
now with how everything is going, it's going to be much harder to get negative feedback from here forward.
Isn't
Well,
that a
I
good
think
thing?
we're. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just isn't that a good thing?
Yeah,
It is.
it's a very good thing. I think we're always going to have the people, you know, I call them scam citizens because they don't want to accept that it's a project. They just want to believe that everybody who's invested in it is fucked. So they're going to be perpetually unhappy. But I think we're always going to see them. They're always going to be downvoting posts in Reddit. They're always going to be in Spectrum doing their shit. But I think
And
they got far less ammo now than they had a year ago.
yeah,
Legitimate ammunition, I'm saying.
Yeah. The thing was 2015 saw a lot of it was a milestone year, right? Like a lot of stuff started happening. You were able to fly in the verse. It wasn't a huge amount, but there was quite a bit that came out from previous patches. And then for a couple of years we don't see anything. And then suddenly there's this big content rush, and then COVID lands. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's sent home, production stops. There's still a lot of promises going out as well, right?
Yeah.
Even under the COVID uncertainty and everything. Um, Management seemed to be a real big issue, and now they're undersharing. I think
Mm-hmm.
is a big thing that they've needed to do since the beginning. There's transparency, and then there's oversharing.
Yeah.
Don't air your dirty laundry, but at the same time, they have the backers' trust. Those of us that have pledged, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a level of trust that we have, and to see the letter that we saw today and the last year that we've had, plus what they're doing to ensure that this continues as a snowball effect forward. It's very promising, and the next year, the next year is going to be very telling.
Agreed. Majestic, when I were communicating with text messages in Discord just before I started streaming, and he was talking about the whole pyro thing, and he was saying, I'm trying to remember what he said exactly. Something about he thinks that the pyro patch is going to be an Evo Cadi for 5 to 6 months. And
Shall
think
I
they're gonna.
prepare the ship for jump?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna actually tell us that it's an evil Cadi, or do you think it's just?
Well, whether they
Leave
tell
that
us
in
it's an
the-
Evo Cadi or not, we're going to find out. There are people who make a career out of monitoring leaks. I mean, when that letter dropped, I was in the midst of reading it. I caught when the letter had dropped 10 minutes after it was published and was reading it halfway through, and I was seeing SC leaks commenting like 2 paragraphs ahead of me. So I'm like, that guy must bird dog the RSI. So he must have like a constant F5 loop on that fucker. Because I mean, I was like, wow, I'm reading this pretty early. This letter was posted 9 minutes ago. You know, and I was reading it. And I figured, okay, maybe I won't get any spoilers from SC leaks. And as I'm reading it, this message pops up in Discord, and of course, you look down the bottom corner, you're like, give me a second, dude. Let me finish my paragraph.
Right?
So, I mean, I say all that because, I mean, that's the man's job. That's how he gets his views. That's how he gets his content, is releasing leaks. I get it. I do. I get it. So, you can bet if, you know, Pyro hits the Evo Cadi PETU, we're going to learn about it pretty quick.
I want to know who's in charge of Star Citizen's NDAs because they're doing a horrible job.
Well, it's not SIG's fault. It's the people who are leaking the information. I mean, you sign an agreement that you're not going to release the information, and then you release the information. And honestly, I really wouldn't want to be in SIG's position. It's like, okay, what do we do? These people are Evo Kadi, and pretty safe to say that most of the Evo Kadi members are probably substantial backers. So do you alienate one of your, when you're repeating and profitable backers and a good tester? Do you turn a blind eye?
It's publicity.
I guess it's more
Yep,
so.
that
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say. I guess it's more so the aspect of like, all right, this is controlled chaos. We know this is going to get out some way somehow.
Yeah.
Even if we don't want to. So, if we want, before we send out an official statement, let's do it unofficially, i.e.,
Yeah.
leak it.
Well, could be, and I mean, I honestly think at that point they're looking at the leaks and they're going, okay, what was the good that came out of the leak? What was the bad that came out of the leak? Can we orchestrate the Evo Kadi releases in such a way that most of the stuff coming out of the leaks is working in our favor, just like Halo said? And they've gotten really good at doing that.
Whoever is in charge of PR now is doing a hell of a job. They are earning their paycheck left, right, and center right now.
Agreed.
But see, the good thing about it is if you see a leak and it says you're going to work, this is coming, and then you don't get it, you can't bitch and whine about it because they didn't say it.
Exactly.
I posted it on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, like they trolled us with the 400. Remember? Leaks was all about the 400, the 400, the 400, the 400, and then the April Fool's joke was a 404, and I was like, oh, they trolled your ass. They trolled your ass hard. And then, boom, CitizenCon. You're like, oh, no, we're just kidding. We've been sitting on this for 6 months. Here's the 400.
That's the thing, man. That is the thing. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, a decade of being a developer and all of that, and not doing this publisher development kind of thing. They're crowdfunded, and having this landmark thing that they've been doing for a decade finally feels like somebody's paying attention.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Before it was developers developing a game or developing something, right?
Yeah.
Developing a software that's never been developed before. And that's what it felt like. Nobody knew what the hell they were doing. Now it feels like there's a captain at the helm. It feels like there's managers that know what they're doing with their departments, and it feels like HR has a grip on what the heck is happening.
Well, I'm also encouraged because when I first started backing the project, in various ways, emotionally as well as, physically, you scratched my paint.
You need to wash it anyway.
When I first started backing the project, it was all about, okay, I just want Star Citizen. I don't care about SQ42. I don't care what happens to Cloud Imperium games after Star Citizen comes out in at least a semi-playable state. I didn't give a shit. Now it's like, holy cow, I'd like to see Cloud Imperium games succeed beyond SQ42 and Star Citizen. I would like to see them work on a sequel. I'd like to see them release DLC packages and stuff like that. And the letter I read today was the first time that I've thought, holy shit, they might actually do that.
Do you think the way CIG is structuring themselves, do you think they'll be a different game than Star Citizen and SQ42? Like, do you think it's gonna?
If you actually read the letter, and I'm not being passive aggressive here, if you just take your time and read the letter and read in between the lines, it sounds like that's what Roberts wants after SQ42 and Star Citizen are out. It sounds like they want to continue developing games. I mean, at first, everything that I read and heard from Roberts sounded like, this is my lifelong dream. I want to make this project. Help me do my dream so I can retire and go away. It may not have been intended that way, but that was my take on it. And today's letter was the first time that I've seen or heard anything from them that made me think, holy shit, he does want to release more stuff. You know?
Well, yeah, after dedicating a decade of your life plus
Yeah.
to this project, right? Like this
Yeah.
is I don't think Roberts
Mm-hmm.
when he started this, right? His thing was not it was ambitious, but it wasn't this ambitious. And even in that letter, he's admitting that I couldn't have seen this is where you guys would take it.
Yeah.
This is your game
Mm-hmm.
as the backers, and we are here to develop this wherever this goes in the
Are
future.
you ready to
We're
jump?
here. We're here to stay. And if CIG itself ends up having splinter companies that shard off and use this structure to make other games, I feel like CIG will have Star Citizen as the heart, the beating heart that started it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
They need to.
This
'Cause-
doesn't feel like a pipe dream anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. That's a great way of saying it. Well, it's almost like Roberts himself wasn't sure he was going to do it. You know what I mean? It almost sounded like he was like, well, I'm going to give it my best try.
Well, I mean, how many times do you see games that are like, oh, there's a trailer for it, or oh, there's this for it, and well, that sounds great. You know what? I'll wait a little bit, see if it actually does anything. Have it on your wish list or just on your radar, and a couple months go by, nothing happens, or the developers for that game just fan out and
They
like, what
fold up.
happened? Oh yeah, they folded.
Yeah.
And that's in a beta state. They're months away from a release, and
Mhm.
those games go under.
Yeah.
And then to have this game come up, and we're watching the rawest development that's ever been done live, effectively, right, for the last 10 years. It's been crucified in the public eye. It has
Oh my
been
God.
heralded in the public eye. It's done everything, right? And
Yeah.
now we're finally seeing the evolution of that. And I'm just because of everything that it's been through and all the emotional stuff that we've been through as backers,
Mhm.
this is a powerful place to be.
Mhm.
Because even we were not sure, but we were hoping, right? Before
Fingers.
we were
Yeah.
hopeful.
Yeah.
Now it's not so much fingers crossed. You can point to it and be like, it's coming. There's no stopping this train now.
Going off the rails with the crazy train.
And with 10 years later, hitting a stable release with this much content and this much that was updated into the game, right? Like I have quit playing any other game. I'm 100% into Star Citizen now because there's so many game loops in here. I won't get bored.
I'm waiting for salvage is going to be a huge thing for me. It's one of those things where I've been like, okay, we've got mining and we've got a sort of cargo running. You know, salvage has been one of those things. I mean, I wanted to refueling, and I kind of joked about being a fuel rat. But let's be honest. I mean, until we get a system like Pyro or longer distances, you're not going to make a career out of refueling. It's going to be one of those, oh, so-and-so stranded in the middle of BFE. Let's go get him some gas. You know, it's...
More like let's pick them up and then,
Yeah.
you know.
Here's a question. Do you think Pyro is going to be that system where, all right, you know what, let's test this. Because we're all
Great
testing
flying,
something,
Commander.
but let's do this. Pyro has nothing. So at the start, because Pyro has nothing, we have to haul a bunch of things to like any and everything to Pyro.
No,
And then-
Pyro won't be that system. The game's
Because
the game's not in a state where the players will do that.
But
the
you
game would
understand
need.
what I'm saying, right?
I understand what
Yeah.
you're saying, but the answer, in my opinion, is no. Pyro needs to be a pre-made ready-to-roll system. Nyx needs to be a pre-made ready-to-roll system. Later, and he's even kind of jokingly hinted about someone finding an undiscovered system. Inhumans colonizing it. So I think, yeah, that could happen in time, but right now at the stage the game project is in, I honestly don't think that that's a viable option right now. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but personally, I just don't think so. I mean, I'd like to hear what Luce and Ron think, though.
Go for it, Ron.
I don't see it happening. If it did, I wouldn't play that week. You'd have 100 griefers sitting there going, "Hey, we know everybody's going to be coming here hauling all this stuff."
Yep.
The amount of group play that is going to be needed, right, for the mass migration, because there's, like you said, there's going to be the trolls. They're going to be everywhere, but there's no stopping the train that's coming. And when pyro hits, you're going to have so many other game loops that are going to become viable and necessary just in and of itself. Trading and hauling,
Yeah.
going to become a life of its own. Player interaction, the player to player trade is going to be needed, because now, not just fuel, you need supplies.
Yep.
Like you can be a griefer all you want, but what happens when you run out of ballistic ammo and missiles? Sure, you can get energy weapons and everything like that, but if you're really going for like being that guy, I mean, you're gonna need ammo stores and resupply eventually.
Right? There's so many things that are going to be needed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 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 not seeing Pyro coming out like tomorrow kind of thing.
No.
I'm seeing Pyro as still in the works, but with the tools that they've had for even the randomly generated systems, Pyro is going to
Would you
be
like me to
another
perform routine
heavily
maintenance?
catered system like Stanton is. It'll be, I think, system number 4 that gets implemented, or a behind the scenes hidden system that we haven't found yet. That is going to be just what the RNG system builds for us, and that will be the true testament of whether they're ready to launch the full scale kind of let this give it a seed, let it build it, and see what happens, and then that'll tell us whether we're ready for it or not.
Yeah. Agreed. Because right now they've only got one system that's being heavily tested. I mean, we know that I think it's the group in Montreal that's creating the new system. Aren't they the ones working on Pyro and Nix? Anyway, I thought they were, but so we've only got one team creating systems that we know about, but only one system that's actually got some playability and tested. So I mean, if they just throw it in there and go, okay, we want it to have 1 star and at least 3 planetary bodies. Go crazy, RNG. Go crazy. I mean, God only knows what we would get and how far apart they would be. They need to have some kind of. They need to work on that algorithm. Please make it better than Elites. Please make it better than Elites.
Well, it's interesting because some people were saying Elite was like dead. Some people like
It's not dead.
no. I'm saying some people were saying that, and it's interesting how
Shall I
like all
prepare
right,
the ship for
Elite
jump?
on its downturn, or some people think it's on its downturn, and then Star Citizen is finally starting to be on the upturn. Like it's no longer the redheaded stepchild, or we're people that back Star Citizen are no longer crazy, so to speak, for believing in this pipe dream.
Well, I won't say that everybody who plays Elite Dangerous has been a Star Citizen hater, because I know a lot of people who play both. And I don't mean just streamers. I mean just like average Joe and and Suze that play the game. But like I said before, there's always going to be the SE haters. They're going to be there for whatever reason. They just want the project to fail. They're not going to be happy until it does, and then they'll be like, "See, I told you it was going to fail. I told you it was going to fail." So, and I'll be honest, at this point, I think we're past the point of critical momentum. You know, whenever you start doing a project, you get to a point where there's critical momentum, and it builds up what it needs to reach the finish line. And short of a major catastrophe, it hits that finish line. And I think we're at that point where the snowball's got its own momentum, and it's going down the hill, and we're at the point where we're running behind it, watching it get bigger.
But I
Right.
still think we got a long time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? If the game took another 10 years at this point, seeing what we're seeing now, it's not going to be another painful 10 years, honestly.
No, I don't
I
think.
feel like from here on, it's a downhill push for the rest of us backers, and it'll be just smooth sailing. There's going to be some bumps, but
Yeah.
nothing like we've had to deal with in the last 10.
Well, remember when they were just trying to put socks in? Oh my god, that was brutal. Socks was brutal.
Like socks?
Socks.
Yeah.
Socks.
Every little thing
As
was
in,
just
like,
causing them
socks.
headaches.
Well-
Socks for your feet.
Well, I came on the project in 3.7. So in 3.7 it was a pretty stable project. I mean, the only game loop you had was like half of mining. I mean, you could buy cargo and sell cargo. You could buy and sell drugs. You could haul single box item deliveries. So I mean, there were some things you could do, but even the mining loop wasn't finished at that point. It was one-sided, and it really wasn't all that much material that you could mine. We didn't have rock mining; it was just hand mining and prospector mining, and then later mole mining. But it was fairly stable. I mean, the small things that you had to do were fairly stable. Interdictions were a bit hit or miss. So you could fly across the system 6 times and I get interdicted once. Log out, log back in, and every time you flew across the system, you were getting interdicted at both places. It was just really weird. It was really weird. I mean, it was really, really, really odd. All the space stations looked the same. So if you hit the Arc L1, it looked just like her L1, just like Crew L1.
Just like Port Olisar?
Port Olisar's always been a little different looking.
Mm.
And I think it should be. I think it should always be a little different looking. But towards the end of the 3.7 branch, they talked about how they wanted to get socks in the game, and they started working on SOCCS socks. And you could tell when they were working on it because shit would just get broke. I mean, bulked up.
Okay, Commander.
You said SOCCS?
Socks, yeah. Server object container. So basically what would happen is the whole premise of socks was rather than a server loading everything in that it has to load into the database, storing all that in memory, and hoping there's enough RAM left to operate, what socks would do is socks would allow, and does allow it to load in what it needs. So it's server object container streaming. So what it is it's like right here in like Elite, I'm in the station. The server's going to load in what it needs for me to be in the station. It's not going to load in Microtech. It's not going to load in Hurston. It's not going to load in Arcor. It's only going to load in the area around the space station. Say like 5 clicks out, 10 clicks out. So that's the amount of data that's in memory, and it's chewing on it, it's processing it, it's running the simulation, it's sending the data to my client, receiving the data from my client. Before SOX, every server that spun up had to load everything in the library.
Ground crew. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep. It was eating computers alive.
Yeah.
And still hungry as hell.
Yep. It's better now, but there are still problems with SOX, and that is, what if you get 2 people on the same server and they're opposite parts of the server and they don't see each other? Say that Halo is in Microtech and Ron is in Arcor. Now that same container is loading everything from a 10K click around Halo in Microtech and Ron around Arcor. So it's got 2 of these libraries going. Granted, it's still better than loading everything. Now what happens if Nathan loads into the server and he starts playing and he's in Crusader. Now the server's got to split its resources between 3 systems. What if Pagan loads in and he's in Hurston? Now 4 different systems. So, I mean, you can see the impact. You get a bunch of people in the same area, SOX proves beneficial. Okay, it's a bubble. It has to stream in and out of memory, but all these bubbles, it adds to the resources.
And this is where I think the server meshing is going to come in.
Yep.
That the servers are going to be able to pass you around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are all going over to this area. Okay, here you're now migrated seamlessly over to this cluster.
I feel like once like server meshing actually does come in, that tech is going to be very what's the word I want to use? Like everyone is going to be trying to figure out or wanting to use that tech. Like, how did you do what we couldn't do?
Now they'll just license it. SIG will license it to the people who want to use it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, at this point, Cloud Imperium Games can release this project, and the other game developers, people who want to write games, and it will get competition. It's going to be the first game like its kind, but eventually there will be clones like it. There'll be so many clones and knockoff versions. But, you know, at least at that point, it gives them an opportunity and a license and tools that they can lease out to other people. You'll say, hey, you know, you want to use this? No problem. Pay us this much and you can use this. Just like CryEngine when they started. They had the licensed CryEngine.
Just lost 2 loads.
Oh no, really?
Yep.
Dude, I'm
6
sorry.
left.
Log
I
out
was
and try
trying
playing
to-
on an all-Australian server. See if that gets any better for you.
This is not fun.
I used to play Australian servers most of the time when I was mining.
Wait, I could have sworn y'all were giving me shit for freaking going into a different server. Like that wasn't US.
It depends on the time of night. And usually when I go to a different region to play, I try to be respectful and understand that everybody on that server, most people on that server are probably in that part of the country. So I'd be like, I'm not going to go into an EU server and be like, speak English or die, motherfucker. I can't understand your dumb ass. I'm not going to do that.
I don't understand people that do that.
You're
So-
American. That's what you're supposed to do.
Damn, Skippy, speak English. But like,
Spoken like a true Southerner.
but like when I would go to Australia, when I'd go to the Australian servers to mine, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. You have to understand there's going to be a lot of latency. There's going to be a lot of delay, and if you're already having problems, then may not be the best thing to do. But like, I mean, like right now, Halo's having a lot of trouble playing on the domestic server, so maybe try a small load on the AUS server and see what happens.
Yeah.
I really wish I could loan you a ship to fly your cargo, but
Well, that was going to explode no matter what. As I crossed the threshold landing at Area 18 for the hangar, the ship just self-destructed immediately. I was like, okay, well, that happened.
what?
Yeah, the hangar opened. I entered the hangar, and as I'm cresting over the threshold of the hangar, it
Yeah.
exploded. And I wasn't like slamming it in there. I
What
came
the
in,
hell?
decoupled it to ease it in, and it just exploded. I was like, okay, well, that's one way to do it.
God, that's a weird error.
That's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just like at this time, like right now I'm like I can either try to claim these things or just lose them altogether. So at least I'm making the attempt, and this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I need this for continued gameplay. It's just gonna set my timetable back on acquiring certain ships
Yeah, I got you.
and upgrades. But yeah, I'm still happy with the game. It's still fun. The bugs can sometimes be frustrating, but
Mm-hmm. Oh man, the other
I know what I'm
night.
signing up for.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a long time backer too. the other night, I was just trying to do simple stuff, and I kept crashing the desktop, crashing the desktop, crashing the desktop. It was nuts.
Yeah, this is also a rough time because there are so many resources dedicated over to the PTU, right? That the PU's going to suffer. You can't have a PTU running and PU be unaffected. When it was just PU, we were running like what was it, 80 plus frames, no problem, just
stable
about
as
everywhere.
shit, stable as fuck too.
But it
Hey,
also
Revier.
seems to affect different people different ways.
Revier.
How are you doing, Revier? How goes the game progress, buddy? Excellent. I saw you were streaming earlier. About to hit the hay? Nice. I'll have to watch one of your VODs. I saw you were streaming earlier today, but I couldn't get it on to watch. So I'll have to watch your VOD. You got your aim systems working? That's awesome. Cool, dude. Revier is working on a game.
Oh snap, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Halo probably recognizes his name. Nathan may not. This is the guy that does Galog. Galog started off... Yeah. Say hello, Revier. Yeah.
Gallo.
He's
I'm
famous.
to a celebrity. Oh my god.
Yeah, the guy's smart as shit, I'm telling you.
Hold my drink.
Right? Sign my boobs, dude. Sign my boobs.
I'm never washing my tits.
You got any biscuits for sale in there?
These guys are weird.
Yes, please. Do drop your clip. Wait, before you do that, let me make sure Nightbot's not going to put the hammer down on you.
Oh, too late.
Oh, give me a second.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Hold on a minute, and you'll be able to do it again. Just give me a second.
Contact confirmed. Solid approach.
Okay, now you can do it.
At your disposal.
Yay, look at there. It worked that time. Nightbot likes to put the band hammer down whenever someone posts a link. And I turned it off for a while, and then I started getting the asshats who would come in here and be like, you want to buy more followers?
You get a gag, and you get a gag.
Absolutely. Gags for everyone. So we went from that today to making a fully 3D curved HUD. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull this up on stream here and show this video.
Please do.
Yeah, we're gonna feature your stuff, Riviere.
Front and center, you got a spotlight, baby.
Okay. I tried giving you a shout out, but it's like the bot's like, no, he's not cool enough for a shout out.
I'm gonna try bed logging and see how that works.
And you're not getting like collision artifacts?
Nice.
He said he was working on curved texture. Should have known there'd be a female involved.
Mm-hmm.
I think this part right here of the game needs a slightly bigger curve, just a little bit, and maybe
Jiggle physics?
yes, right in here needs a slightly larger curve as well.
Oh, we love you, Ravier.
We do. It's one move forward texture. Dude, that's awesome. Whoa, wait. Did I just see movement? Go back. Ah! What are you doing? Oh, that was the end of the video. Okay, I thought I fucked up. Cool, dude. Let me see if I can unban your previous one. Okay, that's the same one you shared earlier, so we're good there. Okay. want to make sure I didn't miss that. Cool, dude.
Pagan's listening to lo-fi in the background.
Oh, dude, I listen to lo-fi a lot when I'm at work.
I mean, it's a good way to keep productive.
Oh, it
It's a
is.
good way not to strangle people, is what it is.
Oh
That
my
too.
God. The same lady came into my office 5 times in the space of an hour.
Wow.
Did she not know how to operate a computer?
No.
She also doesn't know how to operate her manners.
5 times. Now, she's been in my office like 7 times. 2 times for unrelated reasons. But 5 times. And one of them was just a matter of like I clicked the box that had a drop-down arrow in it, and I selected the printer. I remotely connected to her computer. She says it won't print. It downloads instead of printing. And I'm like, okay. So I log in, and I hit the print button. And she says, see, it won't print. And I just hit the down arrow, and I go select copier. And I'm like, do me a favor, make sure that printed.
How did you do that?
Maybe
Magic.
She just got a crush on you,
Right.
man.
Oh, dear God. I wish it was that simple.
Please don't say that.
That would be
you
easier to
know,
deal with. That would be easier
know,
to deal with.
just a shovel in an old Honda.
I've got a gold loop object that takes care of that. If it was that easy.
You said a gold loop
Right.
object.
Yeah, a wedding
ring.
band. Yeah, you just kind of like, hi. You know, you make sure it sparkles and catches the light.
That don't dissuade all of them.
It should.
Man, I
Maybe like
Um,
Pagan, we got so much in common. We both have lots of cats.
Oh,
Right? Oh my God.
wow. That was good. That was good.
Revere, in case I forget to say it
Are
later,
you ready to jump?
yes. Thanks for coming in, dude. I'm always happy to see you pop in. I'm always happy to catch your streams. Don't stop streaming, dude. Revere always plays some nice chill music too in the background, so when you pop into streams, you're like, ah, my kind of peeps. Game development and chill music.
I ain't been to Lowerville in a hot minute.
Well, you ain't
Seems
got
like
no
everybody's
reason to
playing-
come back for the next year.
It seems like everybody's playing Star Citizen except Mr. Linux Geek.
Got plenty of reasons to come back. They sell ships.
He's not wrong.
I didn't know you worked in education. Nice. Cool. I don't work education. I work for a municipality.
He said he works in education. Sounds
Well, he
like
didn't say
school.
that. I said that. He says he works in K through 12.
Ah. Sounds like
So either he's a vitamin seller or he's education.
I mean, I was gonna say sounds like a closeted.
Or
Oh,
both.
Lord.
He has
Maybe.
Irish coffee in the morning.
I'm trying to get into a sysadmin job because sysadmin job is some ethereal definition of a job.
What is a serial? What is a sysadmin?
Exactly.
Exactly.
If anybody ever defines that with an actual role, please let me know. Because as of the last 16 years that I've been trying to get into a sysadmin role, I can't even explain it to anybody
I'm
as
still
to why
trying
they
to figure
want
out
one.
what it is. Like, I don't know what they do or what.
I have an easy way of explaining it to people. I kick printers for a living.
Oh,
That's what I tell them. I mean, obviously it's more than that, but if you tell
Request copy.
a non-technophile I kick printers for a living, they're like, oh,
Oh,
so
you're
you're a
that
hard.
guy.
So you're
Yeah.
a computer hardware guy.
That's
They're
harder.
an
That's harder
IT
to explain.
everything.
Yeah. When the printer stops working, I go kick it. If the
Well,
password needs
or-
reset, I reset it.
Or you have your tech go over and kick it.
Absolutely. When Johnny Fubar needs a subscription, I throw one his way. Thanks for the sub, Johnny. And for some reason, it is not detecting your streak properly. It's going 0 months. It did the same thing to Ron. Wow, dude, really?
I just thought of something. Are these moons actually orbiting?
Yes. Orbit
So
physics is here.
okay, so they are moving. So if we time this right,
Will you
we
help
could
me hide a
see the planets align, the
body?
moons align.
Impressive flying
Possibly. It
skills.
depends on exactly their rotation, but most of them should align at some point.
What do we got here? You got another one? Project Space Trekking game? Hell yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where can I get rid of this agresium because Bio's breaker yard is not registering my ship.
You need to sell that at Lorville, Area 18, Orson, or New Babbage.
New Babbage it is. Is that just like any stock or like are none of the stocks actually working?
No, CBD and TDDs are still buying that. So
What?
CBD in Lorville, Central Business District in Lorville,
Okay.
Central Business District in Orson, Trade and Development Division in New Babbage, or Area 18.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
the salvage yards used to buy stuff like that, but not anymore.
I mean, the salvage yards couldn't even see my ship.
Hopefully all of that flips around when salvage comes into the game.
Well, you saw that the Vulture is going to be, what's it called? Spotlighted this week.
That is
Drake
so
actually
cruel
has,
of
like-
them to tease us with that. Bastards.
I
I'm
saw.
thinking salvage is closer than we thought.
Yeah.
But wait, didn't they say that they're not letting? Wait a second. Aren't they saying that their salvage is going in 3.18
Yeah.
along with cargo?
Well, we haven't. It isn't showing committed on the road maps.
Well, no, it's obviously all up to speculation and reading between the lines.
Yeah, the salvage yards used to be a good place to get rid of stuff, but not anymore. Sad day.
Successfully touched down my first load.
Yay! How many attempts?
3.
Riviere, I will post your clip here in just a hot minute. Let me get AutoDock kicked in.
This is about to be very painful. I'm about to fly into Crusader.
Featuring somebody else's content. Don't report me, Twitch.
With their permission.
They're not going to see it that way. They're going to be like, what the hell is he doing? It's not playing, buddy. What did I do wrong? I thought you had a clip. And I'm not subscribed to you anymore? We're going to have to fix this. Yeah, check the settings on it. Make sure it's not private, dude. I'd love to feature it for people. I love tech and development anyway. I just don't have the patience or the skill set to code games. For me, coding projects have to be need driven. I have to have a strong need for it, and then I'll get that project done, and then like, okay, I'm moving on.
If they ask you to be a part of Star Citizen, would you?
I'd be happy to, but I'm afraid I don't have much to offer them.
I mean, imagine if they needed a sysadmin.
Nah, I'd happily do it. Like, you know what? Send me a javelin. I'll be your assistant man. Whatever the hell that means.
Would you like
I
me
do
to
not
perform
want a
routine
javelin.
maintenance?
Of all the things that I will not use.
Did you get it fixed? Okay. Let me sell this and we'll try it again. Weird that it wouldn't come up, though.
Okay, so in that area that you're in right now, can you exit your ship?
Not in this version of the game. I have to load into Odyssey and then I could exit, but I would still be on rails. I wouldn't be able to just go wherever I want, like in Star Citizen. I'd have to be able to go here, walk around this room, go in this side room, go in that side room, go to the elevator.
No. I'm saying, so like how you have that huge ass hangar or whatever the heck that thing is. Could you walk around that?
No.
No,
Could
that's
you at
what I'm.
least look? Could you at least look at your ship from a window?
Yeah, yeah. I can look at my ship, but I have a better view of my ship by doing this. Oh, what the hell? I have a better view of my ship by doing this. If I get down on the floor, I'm going to be looking down from this. Ah, what the hell? That's what I would see if I was on the floor of the hangar. I get a much better view by exiting and using the camera suite.
No, that okay. Now I see what you're talking about.
See, everything's on rails. Everything is on rails. It's basically a bunch of JPEGs.
That's depressing.
So I think honestly that's what really pissed people off about Odyssey. Is for some reason they had it in their head that they'll be able to just walk around wherever they want to go like they can in Star Citizen. But no, they couldn't. I think that's what really annoyed everyone.
Oh, so that did piss elite players off.
Well, yeah, I mean, at least a lot of the comments that I read on Reddit and feedback that I read on Steam was like, "Oh, cool, we can walk around and check everything out." And it's like,
Not the way you want.
Yeah. And even if you played open or in a group game even, right? And you go
yeah,
to a planet, there is still no guarantee that you're going to be able to see each other. You may still not shard together
yep.
and be separate. You're in the same place, same time, and yet you're not actually there together.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that Elite Dangerous still hasn't worked out yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Star Citizen, you can't, you can join a server. It don't mean you're gonna be on the server with other people.
True.
Well, you
So
can
it's
get in with your friends, and if you're in with your friends, you're in with your friends. There's no sharding
well, in
inside of
Elite,
that
if you
shard.
join with your friends before you join the game, you'll be in the game
That's
with
not a
them.
guarantee. You can join in that player session, but you may not be on
Well,
the
I'm not gonna
same.
argue about it. I mean, it's worked for me for several years, and so it didn't work for me in Star Citizen the other day. So, but it's not worth arguing about.
Well, the thing that Elite Dangerous still has a problem with is party sharding. So getting a bunch of players together, even if they launch together into a private session, you're still getting separated out at times. Or even mid-game session, somebody goes and docks, comes back, they're no longer in that instance. And you
It's not
guys have
working
been
for
in
you
the...
either, Revere.
Hmm.
How long ago did you upload it? I'm just wondering why we can't view it. Because anybody who clicks on that link should be able to view it. Weird.
Following your advice and going into a AU server because the elevator wouldn't open the doors. It opened the doors, but then there was a second set of doors that I couldn't pass through.
Get some
Get out the
ghosting.
elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, I might try an AUS server just for grinsies.
Have you already hopped in the PTU at all?
In 317.1? No.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Me
I was
neither.
meaning to, but the last couple streams I've done for Star Citizen was about housekeeping, mining, getting a little mining done, testing a macro, and then getting all the mining sold before the patch dropped. I was excited to try 317.1 when I thought everybody would be able to spawn the mule, but turns out it's just Evo Cody right now.
Okay.
You got so the mule is supposed to be like a forklift, right?
Like a what?
A forklift.
Kinda.
It functions more like those front-loading garbage trucks with the rakes.
Like a front end loader kind of deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. You may have to delete that clip and create it again, though. I've had to do that before. Come on, let me in there. I want to get my shit sold. Huh? Trying to unload the carrier. It's got a bunch of platinum on it. Really? Check your permissions. You might either reach out to Twitch support then, buddy.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We
Yeah.
hope you find what you're looking for.
It wasn't a subscriber-only stream, was it?
For the giggles, I might just reset my spawn to Orison.
Me too. I'm not a big fan of those either, Riviere.
Just that way when the patch comes around, I'm already set when I wake up for Invictus.
Well, when the patch drops, you'll have to choose your character location anyway, so it doesn't matter. Unless they suddenly made a change, but every other time that
drops, they're gonna have to. You're gonna
Yep.
have to recreate your character. It'll be a character wipe.
Yeah.
Not full wipe. I mean, just character
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not going to find this. I did not realize that the way they have some of these hangars, and I'm going way too fast. I did not realize that the way they have some of these hangars was like top down. Like they have like more than one
Where are you, Lorville?
Orson.
Oh, yeah, depends on the size of the ship and luck of the draw.
Cuddy Black.
Cuddy Black should be a side hanger, a horizontal hanger.
Nope, I'm dropping in a top down.
Cool.
This is a huge ass.
Would you
hangar,
like
too.
me to perform routine maintenance?
Hold on. Hold on.
Successful. Commence shutdown. Enjoy your stay with us.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the engines.
How much do we have? Yay, we're down to 2 loads.
This is really scary. I'm getting out while the getting's good. Cause this ship's glitchy. Okay.
Come on. Go, 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 go. Man, this takes forever. Now I've got platinum to sell, osmium, a little bit of painite. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I tried raiding somebody the other day, and I went into their channel because I've been having so much trouble raiding people. I went into the channel first to reach out and say, "Hey, do you mind a raid?" And he wouldn't let me talk unless I was a follower, so I followed, and then I asked if he wanted a raid, and the guy never responded. And then I tried raiding anyway, and it was like, we only accept raids from people in our network. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, I'm just trying to help you out.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, this was like last week.
I've never heard of that before. You said they only accept raids
From in their network.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
That's okay. Okay. You ever Star Citizen over there? Elite?
I don't remember. We rewatched the we rewatched the A-Team movie tonight. That was good.
Which one? The old one or there's only one?
The movie. The movie. The show's available to watch. I think don't remember if it's on Hulu or Netflix. One of them you can watch the original show from the 80s and 90s.
I was gonna say I thought it was the 80s. I don't remember it being the 90s.
It's probably the 80s. Love that show.
Oh, I didn't have landing gear down. That's why the ship was acting really sketch.
That's a rookie move, buddy.
Well, it said I looked at the light. The light looked like it was on.
Hey, True. I love that movie too. Good to see ya.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. This is a huge hangar though, especially for a Cuddy Black. Like a Cuddy Black is, I say a Cuddy Black is like a medium ship.
Yeah, it's a medium size.
This thing is a very huge ship. I mean, a very huge hangar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whose hangar I just walked in, but
like I said, luck of the draw. I've had times when I was landing a tiny ship in the Reclaimer 890 hangar at Lorville. That was always nice. All the room in the world. All the room in the world.
You couldn't scrape the paint off your ship if you wanted to.
Right?
Here, let me quantum into one of the walls here.
Pretty much.
Making everything feel like you're flying 100i.
Right.
Man, just really happy right now.
I got you. I am also encouraged. True, how the hell are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Well, this is going faster than what I thought it was going to. The unloading? I was having some shit luck last time.
oh no, don't walk into that.
Doing pretty good. Hardest part of the day is over. I got to sit down and have a whatchamacallit bar, which I've not had in a few years. I don't eat candy bars very often, but the other day I kind of had a hankering for a whatchamacallit bar. So.
That's a childhood memory there.
Right? I think something must have triggered in a couple of synapses, connected that don't normally connect, and it was like, whatchamacallit.
Whoa, Pagan. We're men. Is there ever not a childish?
Fair point. Fair point. It's like there's a perpetual metal BB that rolls around in that circuit. Juvenile moment. Juvenile moment. There we go.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Let's unload this shit.
Landing operation complete. Power down your engines. Good to have you, Commander.
Stand by, Nathan. Stand by.
Stand by, please.
Mm-hmm.
Your vehicle's been delivered.
Yeah.
In other words, I'm being too loud. Sorry.
You're fired.
It could be worse. I could be snoring right now.
Then it would just be a typical Tuesday for me.
He did that one night. He came in and fell asleep on stream. Like,
Twice, actually.
and we're like, "Oh, that's why the other the AFK room is named a bassinet." If you wondered why, that's why.
I didn't even notice that.
You and Rush both do that and pass out.
God.
Osmium's got a decent price. I think we may haul that osmium over with the next load. And do they want painite? They will buy painite for 240. I guess we'll unload the osmium and the painite with the next load. What the hell?
So wait, Orison has the flying whale.
Not yet.
Microtech has the pig. No,
They will. They don't have it yet.
I mean I was gonna refer to the little plush.
Oh, no. The stuffies? Yeah. They've got a Finley and a Francis.
A Finley and a Francis. What's the difference between the two?
One's purple and one's kind of a greenish blue and one's kind of a purplish pink.
Ah.
Yeah.
Until outside the exclusion zone.
I think those are teal and violet.
Are they?
I'm gonna get cyan.
I'm a guy. I only have
Lavender.
7 colors.
Cyan and lavender.
14 if I
Are you
throw
ready
ish on
to
the end.
jump?
I've
No.
only been corrected several hundred times.
Yeah. My wife's like, it's blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm a guy. I have 7 colors. 2 of those are white and black.
You just named different shades of purple.
Purplish
they have
pink.
a proper name.
Yeah. Right? So fired. Come on. Damn it, Haley, you got me wanting to jump in there. Yeah, Twitch does hate you, Revere. It sent me a private message says, nope, we hate Revere.
Okay, what did I do?
No, he's trying to get that clip where it's viewable by other people. People can't view his stream.
Hope to see you again, Commander.
Oh, no, right? Oh, dude, that is rough. Sorry about that. You'll have to edit your OBS settings and have it push a separate audio stream for the VOD that doesn't have the music in it. Yeah, please do. If that finishes before I get off tonight, dump the link here, okay?
Where is the admin terminal? I haven't been on Lorville so long, I forgot how to actually...
Lorville or Orison?
Orison. They look so much alike.
Do you want to go to the admin terminal or do you want to sell the Agresium?
Still the Agresium.
Okay, you're going to want to get on the tram and go to the habitation platform.
Oh, okay.
So merge everything into one playable build. That is awesome, Riviere. I am excited for you. Take, like you're going to the Habs. You're going to take the tram. The tram will come in. When you exit the tram, you'll be facing the Habs. You're going to take a right, cross the little sky bridge, and there'll be a building with gold letters that says CBD, Charlie Bravo Delta. Go in.
Wait. I know exactly what CBD is. You don't have to even tell me.
There you go, CBD.
No. I just missed the tram, so I have to wait on those directions. Alright, so I'm on the tram. Now what?
No, I already told you.
No. Okay.
Fuck you and your cabbages. When you get off the tram, you're going to be facing a tall building. That's the Habs. God damn it. When you get off the tram, turn to the right and bear right. You're going to go across a little walkway that crosses over the tram pathway and go into a building that says CBD.
Near the
Charlie.
medical area, right?
Nope. CBD, Charlie Bravo Delta.
Nice flying.
I am not taking the blame for that loop of shame, because that was not on me. That was on the asshat trying to steal my goodies. Of which I have none.
What is okay? What is an escape vector?
A path to get away.
Oh, okay.
It's a mini game.
He's being interdicted, so the other guy has to be more agile and accurate with how they're directing his ship to fall out of space, and he's trying to keep on the escape vector the entire time. Whoever stays on their target the best wins the engagement.
Okay.
This is one of the least maneuverable ships in the game.
Which space whale are you flying?
The T9.
Good luck.
It's true.
Riviere, I learned yesterday that StreamerBot version 0.18 will support YouTube. So, yeah. And it is becoming a better platform. I watched or listened to part of a video today where he was talking about the whole gifting of memberships on YouTube. Apparently there's some limitations. It's in beta testing, selected streamers only, blah, 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 blah. And it's not like YouTube, or excuse me, it's not like Twitch. Like on Twitch, if I went into Riviere's stream, I could go in there and say, I want to gift a sub, but I only want to get it to a certain person. So I could say, I want to gift that to Loose Halo, or I want to gift that to Ron. With YouTube, you can't do that. You can't pick people. You can only buy like 5, 10, and 20, I think it was, or 5, 10, and 15. And YouTube just picks people. And you have to go in every channel that you watch and you want to get gifted subs from and go, I'll guest from this channel. So you have to pick every person that you would watch streams of and manually opt in to receive a gift. I mean, the process is way more complicated than it should be and needs to be. It really is.
That's not it.
And I get why they would want to do 5 at a time. I mean, I get that, but still, you're like, I just want to gift a sub to my friend. I can't even do that. Now you got to gift like 5 subs and hope that your friend gets it. That's not cool. But yeah, all in all, it's a better platform.
How messy do you think Orizin's gonna be during that whole Invictus event between the free fly and the events?
Well, prior to Orison, New Babbage was the one that everybody loved to hate on. Because the frame rate would drop in certain places. And people still went there for Invictus.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
So I still think people are going to go to Orison for Invictus. I think they'll probably set their spawn there, visit Invictus, and then GTFO and set their respawn somewhere else. There's something else about Invictus that I am excited for.
Are you talking about the invasion?
No. Personally, that doesn't really excite me much for Invictus. I mean, I'll probably try it with friends because I suck at FPS combat alone.
I got your back, bro.
Yeah.
Same.
So I mean, as a group, I would definitely do it. Alone, no way in hell.
I mean, you're just asking for it if you go alone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I found this place.
It's a white building with a globe, and it says CBD.
I don't. Wait a second.
But anyway, one of the things I am excited about for Invictus is the cargo running. During Invictus, there's certain types of cargo you can run. Hey, that timestamp magically works now, huh? Cool. Let me try it again. Yeah, let me get this puppy docked. Actually, you know what? We'll just stay in the Armistice zone around the carrier, and we'll watch the video real quick.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me that Oh wow, I got Phantom cargo. That's nice. So I managed to spend 30,000.
The same link you sent me before, Revier?
Oh, it's frustrating.
Let me try this.
That's really frustrating.
Yep, it's working now. Cool.
Okay.
It's still muted, but...
Look at all those.
I know, right? That is cool.
What in the world?
One of the guys in chat is writing this game. That's Revier. That smart fucker I was telling you about? Hello, meet smart fucker. Smart fucker,
Hi.
meet Nathan. Nathan, smart fucker.
Hi, smart fucker. What is okay? My question is, what is the story of the game, or is there a story?
He's writing the game himself. Watch them grab a drink from Black Bar, then the food from Node on Red Bar. Okay. That's cool, dude.
Hmm.
4 nodes per station, but they were queue up to sleep. Huh. Got a little bomb chicka bow wow. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Nope, she's looking for her buddy. She's like, we could go in here, Susie. And Susie's like, nah, I'm bored already. So no animation happens, but no NPCs conflict. And what was at the red bar? Let me scroll back up. What was at the red bar?
Red bar's food.
Food. Drink on black, food on red.
Yep.
Dude, that's badass.
It's nice.
Right?
This is a solo programmer.
Right? One dude. But, you know, the mustache adds like 50 IAQ points, so...
Dude, I can't see the mustache for the sake of the cat, and I think the cat's just doing it proud.
There you go. Mustache. See, oh, your mustache decreased in size over here. I'm sorry. Put the cat back. There you go. You got a bigger stash now. Boom. 500 IQ points. They get congested here, but that's musted, yeah. You can change the weights of the NPCs in the nav mesh and push each other. No shit. Really? Dude, that's awesome. So they can push each other out of the way.
Oh, wow.
Physics. Plunk. Dude. I need to get my son in there to watch your stream. He's trying to write a game too. Shiro, you need to go visit Ravier's stream.
I'm not going to say it's an easy thing, but learning something that you have a passion for is definitely easier than just learning stuff in general.
Cool. Oh. Dude, that's badass. Store cargo grids to buy and sell from. Yeah, I love it. I'm going to have to watch this tomorrow. I'm going to have I think I'm going to have a desk day tomorrow at work. So I'll be able to watch this.
That's funny. I was going to ask the next thing is, what the heck is a desk day?
Desk day is a day when I'm able to sit at my desk for most of the day. Yeah, mini Star Citizen in all ways. I don't
Everybody
know,
else.
man. I mean, other than those curve enhancements that I mentioned before, I was kind of digging it.
Indeed.
Just if we can give you a shout out. There we go. I wish that when someone watched the VOD and you did a shout out that it put a clickable link on the window. You know, someone go, oh, cool, and click it, boom, go to that channel. That'd be awesome. Cool. I'll definitely have to pop in there tomorrow and watch it.
So I found the place where I'm supposed to sell.
Yep.
But apparently, I just spent 30,000 AUEC on air.
What?
Did you select the sell tab at the top?
I did.
And
I
your
don't have any
ship?
cargo.
Yeah. Yeah, I could... Whoa! Shit!
I have 0 SC in my ship.
Reconnaissance flyby.
Otherwise known as a loop of shame.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would work on it the same way. Make it work, then make it pretty. That's my general philosophy anyway. Super Cruise versus Quantum Travel. Elite kind of has all three. Elite has thruster burn to move, albeit at a slower speed than Star Citizen. They have a Super Cruise, and then they have the system hopping. I personally prefer the Quantum Travel to Super Cruise, but I get why they have all three. I think the simpler you make it, the faster people are going to assimilate the information. Well, honestly, with Quantum, you do have control. We're limited right now on where we can choose our destinations. But if you think about it, in Elite Dangerous, you're limited on your control too. I mean, in your Super Cruise, yeah, you just hit the button and your ship's going super fast. But whenever you want to leave that system, you don't have any control at all. It isn't like you can say, "Oh, I wanna travel to the third star of the XYZ system." I mean, you can say, "I want to travel to the XYZ system," and it picks the entry point star, and that's it. I mean, I know they got their whole reasons in lore for that. Supposedly, it's the largest gravitational body. Blah 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 blah. I get that, but at least with quantum travel, I can pick a destination and it's going to jump over if I'm within range to go directly there to go to Daymar. If not, it's going to go to Crusader and then hop over the Daymar.
You can also cancel that quantum.
Right, anywhere you want. Anywhere in the middle, yeah. And
you can't cancel that in Elite?
No. It's actually a loading screen. Super Cruise isn't a loading screen. Well, there is a loading screen. But Super Cruise itself isn't a loading screen. It's just a fast travel. You're jumping. When I go to jump out of this system, that's technically a loading screen. The game loads the new system in.
Is that why it takes like 15, 20 minutes?
It's more like about 7 or 8 seconds, but it's still a loading screen. But like Majestic and I were talking about today, when jumping comes in, whenever we're able to jump from Stanton to Pyro to Nyx or whatever, there's a lot in there that can go wrong.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, unless Roberts has changed his mind, years ago at CitizenCon when the Carrack jumped through the gate and she had to navigate through that jump gate, he had made a statement that if she didn't make her path, she wouldn't finish the jump. So then you got questions like, okay, what happens if someone starts the jump and then stops it? What happens if they get in the middle of the jump and then miss their mark and they fail the mini game? What happens to them? Where are they now?
What
Are they in
happened
the
to
old
somebody?
system? Are they in the new system? Are they in the middle of black space and can't do anything? I mean, yeah, absolutely. What happens if you get bumped out of a system warp? There where you go. Can you be rescued? How can you be rescued? What's needed to rescue you? Are you fucked? Do you need to do a character reset?
Which I think is the questions that they're trying to answer now
Yep.
before.
Well, there is a tugboat ship available.
The SRV. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Wait,
it's in my buyback.
Wait, you said they're making the SRV available?
The SRV will be available at some point.
I was gonna say, so that's 3 Drake ships that we're getting, supposedly.
It was originally scheduled to be later this year. But then it had to be able to break warp too. Absolutely. And the last FAQ that I read about the SRV, the towing ship had to have its engines powered off and shields off. So now you're talking about towing a ship without any shields through a jump point. That seems pretty sketch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sketch at best.
It's more than sketch. That's you better hope you're. Well, I mean.
Yeah, you're right. And how do you find them?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, okay. Imagine like if well, hell, it's hard to find somebody when you have a quantum marker for them. So yeah, that's going to be a trip. We'll see. Maybe he'll change the way that it all operates and it'll be closer to something like Quantum and less of a minigame.
Would you like me to clear the area and prepare for jump?
Right? Yes.
Maximum thrust.
Well, I'm just looking forward to having the different jobs, right? Like, if you're a navigation specialist, you'll be able to make these jump setups nice and easy, fast, efficient, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in pursuit of somebody, maybe, right, and they have a better navigations officer that knows where they're going and knows how to get around certain, say, anomalies,
mm-hmm.
they can outrun you or something, or you can catch up to them if they're less adequate, kind of thing. There are so many things about all of the jobs that, yes,
May I make a suggestion?
this will be a specialized like player skill set as well as character skills. It's not so much that the character is skilled to it, but that the player is familiar with these mechanics and can work with it.
Do you think that they're going to have a second pass on exploration before Pyro comes out?
They'll need to. They really need to. And I think that's what it is that Pyro's waiting on so many things, but also there's so many things hidden behind the Squadron 42 wall.
Yeah, including ships.
So I think Pyro comes after Squadron 42, and Squadron 42 is really the next big thing on the horizon.
Wait, so you think... Okay, so you think Squadron 42 is going to come sooner than we think?
It'll really need to, just because of the number of mechanics that are going to need to be there, and the ships that we're going to need, and the functionalities that those ships are going to need to be able to make a new system workable.
Well, there are certain ships and things that Roberts doesn't want to reveal until SQ42 is out. He's already stated that. He wants it to be a surprise. He wants maximum impact for SQ42. And I don't remember who it was had told me years ago that the Apollo was one of those ships. It may have been Steve, actually, now that I think about it. He had said that the Apollo was one of those ships. And yeah, Rev, you're right. I mean, those jump gates, it seems like the lore is a little weird about it. It seems like there may have been a retcon with the jump gates. Because it seemed like I had read somewhere that they were naturally occurring, but then somehow or another humans were stabilizing them or making them bigger or something.
What?
Yeah, because we know they're naturally occurring but due to the lore about, the explorer finding it, accidentally finding it, and going through it. So we know that they're naturally occurring. It may be that the jump gate makes it easier to navigate it. The jet technology makes it easier to navigate it. I mean, I don't really understand. That would be a Paul question.
Yes, it would.
To get on Astropub and ask him. I know there's a video he did. There's a video series that he had produced that was talking about the jump gates and the timelines and things like that. I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to dig it out, but it's on YouTube. If you search for his stuff, you'll find it. Did I not actually click the button, or did I miss this, or there it goes? Yeah.
In Orson with. I'm in Orson, 12 AUC, and I'm tired. I'm gonna log off here and then take a nap.
Sounds
Yeah,
good,
don't
man.
blame me.
After being in Orson, landing in Orson, and then finding out I have no storage and I'm broke. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off Star Citizen for the night.
Well, I wouldn't claim the ship. What I would do is tomorrow try selling it. I
It
mean,
was a rental. It was a rental in here, so.
Does the trade console show the stuff there at all?
Nope. It showed 0 SCU.
Maybe it'll work tomorrow.
Maybe. I'm not holding my breath. Like I said, I had 630Ks yesterday, so, or 2 days ago, so, yeah. It is what it is. It's a game, it's an alpha, it's Star Citizen.
Yep. Yay, mission accomplished. Now.
We've got you safe and sound. Clamps engaged. What can we do for you, Commander?
Let's see here. How are we doing on fundage? Cool. I don't think I can... Okay, we're not in a carrier administration, so we need to find a place where I can buy tritium. Where can I buy tritium? We are here. Nope, we are not there. We are in Coco-Gina.
I was really hoping you were going to say Coco Melon, but that works too.
Nope. Coco-Gina, and we want tritium. I told Rush where the carrier was so he could hop in. I don't know whether he actually made that or not. $7 hours ago, we could buy it here. 1 hour ago, we could buy it for 49,000 a unit. At Reynolds Ring, 20 light years away. That's really not far at all. Nice.
I now have 4 more loads to go. Oh, this is going so much smoother.
Is the Australian server working for you?
It is.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's just the amount of load that's on them right now, you know, this time of night, or what?
Mm-hmm.
That's odd.
What's my jump range in this thing? Unladen 14. Oof. Let's go to the cutter. I'm gonna get better time with the cutter. Less cargo, but much faster. Come on. Shit, I forgot the name of the system where that was in.
It's
Reynolds Ring.
So your game loop is salvage that you're looking forward to, and that's going to kind of complete your experience in Star Citizen.
No,
What's
no,
everybody else? No.
no. Salvage is one of the ones that I want, but I'm more of a minor cargo runner.
Okay.
I just put. I know that salvage is going to add a lot of. Is going to add a lot of career. What is that, Nathan? Is that you, buddy? I know
Is
it's
it
going to.
me?
Yeah, I hear a scrapey noise.
Oh, sorry.
Is it salvage? I think is going to add a
Are you
lot more
ready to
career
jump?
to people because you know, dog fighting, ship gets exploded. There'll be a way to go in there and claim that wreckage, break it down, sell it, make use of it, haul the cargo for it. I see salvage as another. It's like a variant of mining. And I will do some, but my profession of choice is mining and cargo running. I just know what
Course
impact that's going to make to
adjustment.
the game.
Interstellar velocity of maximum.
I'm a little bit leery about the initial input of it,
Mm-hmm.
just because,
Key systems
like,
are
say
at
you're on a
optimum
planet,
levels.
you're
Readying
planet
for
side,
exit.
outside of an armistice, doing a mission, your ship is landed, right?
Sure.
Somebody comes up and literally salvages the engines off your ship.
Mm.
Right? Like, stuff like that. Doing things to cripple your ship, not completely wipe it out, but cripple you.
Gotcha.
That's how I see it initially being used.
Gotcha. Well, I think the first tier of salvage, the hull stripping, is going to be a lot of penis symbols drawn on ships. Let's be real.
TTP is going to be not 0.5.
I mean, I'm going to come out, go to hop in my mole, and there's going to be a giant penis symbol on the side of it. I know that's going to
You'll be
happen.
lucky if you get away with just one.
Right? Go. I'll be breaking space rocks, and my Quantanium scouts are going to be drawing weird shit in my ship's hull.
I mean, why not? It's a.
Oh, man, yeah, definitely, but...
I'm an artiste. It's a valid profession.
Right? It's graffiti, fucker. It's graffiti.
Let's take care of this later. You said it's graffiti?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
I was gonna
And,
say, it took 30.
Nathan must have taken that sign off his refrigerator.
Huh?
Yeah, the sign you told me was on your refrigerator on Monday night.
That was Monday night. Damn.
Yeah, Monday
No,
night.
I was putting a dish in the sink.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the dish implies you ate, which implies you took the sign off the fridge that said there's nothing in here for you.
Well, that and also I DoorDashed about what
Ah,
3 different
gotcha.
times this week, so I kind of had to make something.
It's all good. I'm just giving you shit, dude.
When are you not?
It's part of my job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's his
Never
full-time
not
job.
dishing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and he doesn't get paid. No,
You
that's his charity
you
work.
just think I work for the city. Ah!
No, that's his charity work. His charity work is giving me shit.
Yeah, they cut my checks to annoy you. Congratulations.
No. He does this pro bono.
It's so much fun. I do it for free.
Oh man.
Did I hear a Majestic come in?
Yep.
Hey, Majestic, how the hell are you?
Fucking around with this headset.
You know what? I think I figured out. If you don't already, I think I figured out a greeting for everyone for when you start your channels for YouTube specifically, but it can apply to any of them. You're
I,
saying to everybody is how the hell are you?
yeah,
So literally, you could say, "Hey everybody, how the hell are you?"
yeah. Well, I always start my stream with recanting the day and saying I'm hoping everyone had a great day. So I mean, if you listen to the VOD within the first 2 minutes, you're going to hear the same thing. Majestic still hasn't gotten me a sound file though.
Ooh.
So fired. You know, I'm really surprised and disappointed that Nathan beat you to that. Kinda.
You let the guy.
So Majestic Revere's made a lot of progress on his game, dude.
What is it?
Revier from Galog. You know, he's writing that game. He's made a lot of progress on it.
What game?
I don't know what the name of it's going to be, but it's the space trucking and mining game.
Oh.
He was doing a demonstration the day with the NPCs, and they were doing their little loops to get food and water, and he was talking about how he can weight them so that some of them will get a higher priority and push through the others. It's pretty cool.
What's the cat's name?
Which one? The one in the picture
On
over
cam.
here? That is Milk Nose, because she's got a white nose. Mommy named her Milk Nose.
Did you get to name any of them?
Yes, I named Sneakers. Well, see, originally we were only going to keep Sneakers. Milk Nose had a home. The people almost killed her. Yeah. Yeah, well, they tried giving her adult cat food when she was a kitten, so...
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, she was emaciated, dehydrated, and malnutrition. So, I mean, Mrs. B had to nurse her back to health with kitten formula, chicken and rice, bone broth. I mean, first it was, first it was kitty formula, and then it was bone broth and, and then rice, and then bone broth, rice, and chicken, shredded chicken, and then it was back to kitten food. So Milk Nose is very lucky she's still alive. Hey, Milky. Oh, she's cute.
Also had a ton of great meals in there. I'd kill for meals like that.
Right? So that's Milk Nose, and the others that you sometimes see, this one right here, this is Maggie. So that's Maggie. She was originally going to go to one of our friends, and Mrs. B had taken her up there to meet her prospective new home, and I called her and I says, "Nope, we're going to keep her." And then this one is Bootsy. So that's Boots. They're all siblings, but Boots is the biggest one. And of course, you've seen Sneakers. So. All right, back to the carrier we go. Back to the carrier, back to the carrier. So, Majestic, I was telling Halo in stream some of our conversation about the chairman's letter.
I seriously will think that thing will be in Evo for 6 months.
The jump sequence,
Shall I
or
prepare
No,
the ship for
4.0
jump?
will be in Evo for 6 months.
I hope so, and I'm not even upset about it.
I don't think anyone will be. Let me take that back. Maybe.
There's gonna be the quiet, the loud minority that will be very upset about it, regardless of what happens.
True.
But the rest of the adults,
Right?
that's the big thing is I think that they're seeing with the money moving and stuff, they're seeing like the loud majority is the loud minority is nowhere near the majority.
Yeah.
And we're talking with our dollars, and this has been a huge thing for us, and the backing is reflecting that.
Yeah. The content in the style of the letter surprised me. It really did. I honestly thought it was going to be another one like last year.
I was expecting more promises, more misdeliveries, more like, sorry, but we got this coming. You know, none of that. It felt like a genuine reflection. It felt like somebody looked it over before he posted it. Really, is what it
Oh,
is.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. At least 2 people.
Previous ones, it looks like he typed out whatever the hell and then posted it.
Scanning
right?
now.
Yeah.
But dude, ooh, yeah, I'm stoked.
Likewise.
Super stoked. I went concierge because I want that backing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still salty about that concierge ticket still.
Oh, yeah. From the other day?
You know, I only did 2 downgrades for that package. I did a shit ton of CCU upgrades, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that counted into it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I didn't pay $1,000 to see bullshit.
I carry our respect for careful pilots. Watch your speed at there.
Like, seriously.
Come on. Get me in there. Request docking.
Requesting docking clearance.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated pad, Commander. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
I don't know how much tritium I actually want. I didn't even think about that. I think the others have about 2K on them. Let's see how much is on this one.
Contact confirmed. Solid approach.
This one's half full. Alright, so if I could get another 1,300. That would be 25. Throw 500 in tank. That would be 2,000. So that'd be 2 more trips.
Uh-oh.
My stuff is too expensive to take out, enjoy, ride, and I don't know more trade routes. They fluctuate. I use Inara for that here. Go into Galaxy, go in the trade routes, and you can pick your system here. So we'll just pick Linkey, and we'll say cargo capacity 608. You know, and we will do a search, and it will do all the number crunching for you. It's kind of like your logarithm does on Galog. You say, hey, I have a caterpillar and I have this much money, and it will do that for you. Except that it does it with cargo space. It doesn't really do it so much with money. So right now it's saying that I can make 11 million profit per trip hauling cobalt from Alarius Terminal to Asher Hub. It looks like that's the best profit right now. It's only an 8 light year run. In an hour, I would make 52. It's been my experience this number is liberal. I actually, generally, I go out there and I'll mine for a bit, and then I'll bring it in town and sell it. Or bring it in the bubble and sell it. So, I sell it to my carrier or just transfer it to my carrier. No, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. If you can do 11 million per trip, and you're able to just keep daisy chaining it, I mean, maybe 52 million an hour, but for me, it's always like I got to stop and take care of this, take care of that. So I usually only get about 3 trips in an hour, unless it's crazy short. We could definitely try that and see. I usually prefer the one where it's a loop. If I take the minimal supply and drop that down, it may... Yep, there we go. If we drop the minimal supply down, it gives us more options. Now we're looking at 15 million. We're going to haul gold from Daimler Enterprise to, I'm going to say Port Zelda. I know it's not Zelda, but I'm going to say that. We're going to make 23,000 credit. But their demand is 1280. So, I mean, you really got to watch that because they have this logarithm now in Elite where if you roll in with 25% or more of their demand, they cut the price they give you. So you're gonna wanna watch it, get a station that has a much higher demand. So if I could find a station that had a demand of say 2,500, then I'd have better luck. So it looks like the Cobalt will be our winner on that one. Just see our demand's too low. Yeah, they did some nerfing. They definitely went crazy with the nerfing. If it was a longer distance, I'd get the carrier involved. But yeah, that's definitely one way you could do it. Let me move this back over here out of the way. And that's inara.cz. I believe it should come up. There you go. And you may recognize the one for SC links. Your site's in the one for SC links. Okay, so Cocalina, nope. Let's go here. And let's go here. And we want Reynolds Ring. We'll do another run for tritium to fuse a carrier.
Departure confirmed.
know, it's kind of interesting because the feedback from Frontier was that Elite Dangerous was going in kind of a coast mode. For those of you who watched that. I hope that they are coming up with another title in the Frontier series. I really hope that's what's going on behind the scenes.
Adjusting for jump.
I think they need to. I don't know what that title would look like.
Gathering information. Cartography
Maybe
has
something
now been
based on
updated.
Unreal. What's going on, Majestic?
I'm looking at this headset and it looked like there was a purple line or something on it that I was fucking broken already.
Your headset?
Yeah, my VR headset.
Oh. Have you had a chance to use it yet?
Probably too damn much. Since I've played for about 2 years. I'm trying to download some mods for this game, but it's hard to search shit on here with.
I'm going to say Majestic's code. That's how I'm going to vote with. Don't fail me, randomizer. Oh, Ron's referral code. Congrats, Ron. Yours popped up.
Has mine even popped up at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everybody's pops up. In fact, it's funny because it'll show yours and Raven's and Nathan's and Ron's more than any others. It's crazy. The script reads that text file and pulls a random line and then dumps it into that space of the message. My plan eventually was to turn that into a mini game where when it popped up, people could do exclamation point Ron, exclamation point, you know, Majestic or Nathan or something like that and guess. And if they guessed correctly, they would get channel points for it. But I'd have to change the way it runs, and I need to research the mini game part of that more. Because generating a random number is no big deal. You know, whenever it goes to random randomizer, instead of reading a random line of text, it would just generate a random number and say, you know, random number between 1 and like 8. And then, if that random number is 1, then it would show line 1. If it's line, you know, whatever, so on and so forth. And then people would be able to guess. It would just have to find a way where the code would compare everybody's answers and log whoever said this, and award them points appropriately. I've got to figure that out. I'm gonna have to watch some videos and stuff like that. I'm not a very efficient coder, and I don't know anything about C#.
Trying to figure out a right click on this controller, and I don't know fucking how.
Well, Pagan, I think it's safe to say that you're fired.
I'm totally fired. I am so fired.
You fired! You fired! You fired!
Look,
Would
as
you
long
like
as
me to
Mr.
perform
Speedo
routine maintenance?
cats, cats will have your back any other.
Oh, and I'm disappointed because I had a video clip that had the more you know. It had the sound and the little rainbow thing. I thought I'd put it on my OneDrive. I was going to import it today into OBS, and it is like, it's not there. I'm like, what the fuck? I know I put it there. So now I have to go find it again.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so there'll be a thing where you can go exclamation point TMYK, and it'll do the whole little star thing.
What the fuck is this cat doing?
I don't know why, but you said that, and like you say star thing, the more you know, and the first thing I get is that SpongeBob rainbow aspect in my head.
Oh, you know the one I'm
Infatuation.
talking about. At least I hope you do.
I probably don't, but it's okay. I'm too
This.
young. Hold on, I'm not watching the stream.
Oh, now who's fired?
I'm trying to walk down the street. I went to the corner street before.
Oh, that's lame. This one doesn't do it. It just shows the thing.
I'm lame.
The more you know. See, originally the more you know had this little star that would go flying across the screen.
You need to get the GIF one.
Right?
Oh boy.
It's got to be here somewhere. I don't think that's it. Nope, that's not it. Damn it, now I gotta go looking for this shit again. Yeah, but it was this whole thing. Oh, wait, this may be it right here.
So Pagan, I ended up
Gotta
booting
find
up fucking Elite Dangerous yesterday on that VR headset.
How was it?
I didn't have my stick set up. It's weird as fuck using a keyboard, and using a controller suck. So I'm gonna get my sticks hooked up and do it.
Yeah, you might want to get with Ron. Ron's been playing Elite Dangerous in VR for a long time.
Wait, you guys play Elite Dangerous in VR?
Yep.
You don't? I don't play Elite Dangerous. I don't play Elite Dangerous, so there goes. There's the kicker there.
Touche, good sir. Touche.
There we go.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous never really piqued my interest, and I've always been on the Star Citizen jockstrap.
Look, I was a backer at Star Citizen, but I was playing Elite Dangerous in the meantime.
Oh no! I've been looking at Star Citizen. Hold on.
About the time I got into this hardcore, I was flying around with Pagan and them here and there.
Yep.
You know what piqued my interest a while back about Star Citizen before I even had a computer?
Hey,
I was watching this compilation on YouTube, and it showed a video of some guy on the side of ArcCorp on one of the buildings. I was like, what fucking game is that? And I didn't know for years until it piqued my interest again.
Gotcha. You were living under a rock for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
I never even heard about it till one of my clients told me. I had a I don't typically keep up on games. You know, it's like there's most of the games that come out don't interest me. You know, I'm a huge space nerd. Yeah. You know,
Same
so it's
here,
like.
But I heard about it right away.
Oh, I didn't. I heard about it. 2019 is when I heard about it. It was January of 2019, and I didn't actually start investigating it till October of 2019.
See, I've known about it since 2013. But I just never had a strong enough PC to. Well, first I had a PC, but
I don't think anyone did.
First I didn't have the
Leaving system.
And then it was okay. I don't have a PC, so I'm gonna have to put this on the burner. Just keep looking at it, and eventually it'll release. Eventually it'll do its thing. And meantime, looking for something that could scratch that.
Scanning.
All right, I'm gonna do this in game, but not really do it in game. Itch. Come back in last year actually. there's a gaming cafe. Apparently, $30 a night, $30 for 12 hours. It's like, okay, that's not bad. At least to me, until the amount of time I realize how much I'm spending in Star Citizen, grinding and everything like that. So there goes $300 down the drain on a couple of 2 weeks. Then I come across Pagan's YouTube channel. Then I find him as a benefactor. And we're going on what, 9 months now?
I think so. I'm not really sure anymore. You know me, I like the ball in global chat.
Apparently there's a bunch of people doing that right now with the supposed money glitch that's happening.
Oh, that money glitch was patched.
Oh, really?
The one where you sell shit an infinite amount of times for armor and stuff.
I don't know. I just know that a bunch of people are just like, oh, hey, I got 5 mil. Cool.
Oh, I had 5 mil. What was from mining? Dude, if I had all the money, if I had kept all the money I made mining and running cargo, I probably would have had like 3 or 4 890s by now.
For real, right?
Yeah, I mean, you make it, you give it away, you buy shit, you give it away, you buy shit,
Well, there's one YouTuber, I can't remember what his name is. There's one YouTuber that's known for his followers just giving him money. Like sending him money in Star Citizen.
Yep.
And it's funny because I don't remember what his name is, but
he's relatively new as well.
I looked at his stream today, and he had 69, 69, 69, 69, too.
Was it a guy called Jack Axton?
Nope.
Okay, because Jack gets sent money all the time, but he'll also send money all the time. You know, he does a lot of trading, but the trading he does normally doesn't make a profit. If he makes a profit, he'll give it away pretty quick. So, like, people will send him money because they know that he'll do giveaways, or if he sees someone in global chat that's struggling, he'll just send them a MoneyGram or something. So, yeah. He gets a lot, but he doesn't actually keep it. Which I kind of dig. I mean, I like it when the older backers, the longer term players are helping out the newbies, you know? I dig that. I kind of see it as like a big brother, little brother kind of deal. You know?
Ollie 43.
That's who it was. Yeah, it's always humorous because you look
Hey, finally kitty treats. I was starting to wonder if anyone was going to feed these little assholes.
I'm sure Mrs. B feeds them well.
Oh, she's already been in here already.
Didn't want to disturb the cat.
Well.
Mrs. B's already been in here once. Have anyone feed the kitties? And I'm like, not yet. Thanks, Ron. Oh, and I did reach out to Temptations today. I sent them 2 video clips. One of somebody redeeming it and one of me feeding the kitties. So we'll see what happens. There's 3 for you. Your sister got 3, and your other sister's going to get 3. Hey, boo!
What about the other ones?
What the fuck is going
The
on
ones
with my
that no one
keyboard?
sees.
Trust me, they get treats. Yeah, thanks, Ron.
Don't tell me this keyboard's acting up too.
Bootsy, don't you be stealing your sister's treaties. You got 3 each. You are good. Let's not be dickheads about it.
I put something up in the memes channel. You'll like it.
Cool. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yes.
Thank God.
Cool.
Okay, that's going a lot faster.
Oh, man.
Rest in peace, Commander Murden.
Give himself a treat already.
Right? Oh, I did. Actually, I did. I had a whatchamacallit bar, so. I don't eat candy bars very much. It was kind of a cool, but it's like I forgot how sweet those things are. Oh,
yeah, right?
Lord.
Don't those
Oh.
things have coconut in it?
I don't think so. I think they're just caramel, Rice Krispies, and chocolate.
Wait, what is it again?
Whatchamacallit.
I don't know if they do or not.
Oh, here we go. Ingredients: sugar, high fructose corn syrup, rice flour, hydrogenated vegetable oil, palm kernel oil, coconut oil. So, yeah, coconut oil. Soybean oil, partially something, defatted peanuts. And I'm not going to read anymore because this is a stream and no one wants to hear that shit.
I was just going for the stuff that's on the front of the candy bar, not even the ingredients.
Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? Junk food for the win.
Fuck.
Yeah, every once in a while I treat myself to a candy bar. Hey, baby, how are you doing? Huh? Hey, Bootsy. Oh, you're not climbing on my desk. You're not climbing on my desk.
God, I gotta clean this SSD off some fucking how.
Are you out of room?
Yeah, 900 megabytes left on my main drive.
Oh, Lord, dude.
Ouch. That's one way to do it.
Right?
I mean, I cleared this out the other day.
There we go. We'll do one more run. Then we're going to call it. And there he goes. She's like, I got what I wanted. I'm out of here, fucker.
Speed until a carrier is far behind.
Sucker.
Right?
Well, I know one thing that can go with this.
You know,
Mhm.
as a large how to put that? As a man child, there are things that I wish were better suited for adults. For kids, like having food that tastes good but also lacerates the inside of your mouth like crazy,
Mm.
that's funny. When you get to be an adult, that's annoying.
Yeah, not so
Sucks.
much. Peanut butter Captain Crunch. Fucking love this stuff, but it's like eating razor blades.
Razor blades, dude.
Oh,
It's delicious
Wait,
razor
wait, wait,
blades, but
wait,
it's
wait,
razor
wait.
blades.
Wait, did you just say peanut butter Captain Crunch is like eating razor blades?
Yeah, if you don't let it get soggy, it will fuck your mouth up, buddy.
But then you eat it soggy and it starts to lose that flavor by that point.
And it gets that slightly slimy texture on the balls, and you're like, a little too
Completing
soggy.
system scan. Stand
You
by.
have to time it
Gathering
just right.
information.
There's no fine
Cartography
line
has
with
now
that.
been
It is
updated.
Yeah,
Which part?
it
The fact
is
that he said
razor
like
blades
you gotta,
yeah,
or soggy balls.
absolutely.
Yes.
Razor blades or soggy balls. That's exactly right.
This stream went downhill fast.
Oh yeah, it usually
Hey.
does.
hey, can I just deleted fucking 10 gigs of crash logs?
Oh Lord, from Windows?
No, from fucking Daisy.
Oh,
Fucking 10 gigs worth of crash logs.
oh, that's right. There's a crash logs folder in Star Citizen too. Remember, there was a while there when it wasn't the folder wasn't purging.
Let me see if that's
I'm
it.
trying to remember what the folder structure was. I wonder if they may have moved it to app data because now your shader cache is in app data. It's no longer
I
in
seen that.
Captain Crunch, Pelican Snowball, low slimy balls, and all the flavor.
Data cache.
Now there's a Reese's cereal that's really good too,
Okay,
and it
you know
doesn't
what,
stay quite as scratchy quite as quick.
That's
Right.
what I'm thinking of then.
But it also becomes soggy like yesterday.
Yeah, super fast.
You pour a little bit on top, eat that. Pour a little more on top, eat that.
Yeah, you kind of build your layers.
Yeah.
Anybody else like chocolate?
Nope.
No, I just ate a chocolate candy bar. I absolutely hate the shit.
The reason I say that is because have you ever had Cocoa Puffs with chocolate milk and chocolate syrup?
That sounds
No,
like
that's
diabetes. Really bad.
yeah.
You obviously
Yeah,
have never drinking Southern Kool-Aid.
Welcome to America.
I don't do Kool-Aid. Too much sugar. I'll stick with Honey Nut Cheerios. Right? I fucking love Honey Nut Cheerios, man.
Wait. Here's a question. Rob.
Ron hasn't talked for the whole time.
He talks for a little bit.
See, I knew it. He was gone. All right, well, let's go to sweet tea then. That's a drink most people drink. Sweet tea. Does anybody measure their sugar?
Yeah.
You have to, unless you live in the South.
Oh, okay, I will. Hey, Boo!
Leo, friends don't
Sharon
let
says
friends
hi.
fly milk crates.
I think she has her headphones on. She didn't yell back. That or she just doesn't want to talk to you. But I'm pretty sure she's got her headphones on. She said she was going to do something with her yarn. She's got yarn she needs to ball up.
Wait, I thought balling up yarn was just as simple as just rolling it in a ball.
Yeah, but you got to keep a certain amount of tension on it, and there's something else to do too.
Far more critical than just balling it.
And we have 4 cats, and you start fucking with yarn, the cats are like, "Oh yes, please."
Huh.
You just finished caking a bunch of my yarn, yeah. I'd actually seen these little winder machines at one point. You clip the yarn on it, and then you wound this machine, and it would make this ball. It would spin, and then it would kind of change orientations as it spun. It was weird. That's why I have kitten ball. Yep, absolutely, we have the same thing.
Now, how does... Mr. Fubar.
Hey, Johnny, what's up? I was looking at the list. I'm like, who's the new icon?
I didn't even hear Discord even make a notification.
Yep, it did. It went ba-dunk. Johnny, how you doing?
Just playing Valheim, hanging out.
Honestly, I think it's a good idea to do it by hand. She had that stroke in October of last year, and anything that keeps her using her hands is going to be a good idea.
What are we talking about?
Balling up yarn, because, this is a yarn channel.
Oh.
Arts and crafts, baby. Arts and crafts.
Absolutely. Well, first we were talking about cereal for a while.
And then I moved it over to sweet tea and sugar.
Yeah.
And then we got into balls of yarn.
Then we went to balls of yarn.
Speaking of...
We're all over the place here.
Arts and crafts channel. Where's Mrs. B's health corner?
I don't know. She hasn't had a health segment lately. No.
For jump.
Yes. And Sharon, no, we talk about everything here. What are you talking about? One weekend, Mrs. B was doing something with the crochet. Oh, man, you can shut up now. It's the bot for voice attack. I didn't realize she was quite that loud. Jesus, she's loud. But she was doing some crocheting, and I went into a knitting channel. It was relaying information back and forth from the knitting channel, so yeah, that was a little weird.
Closing.
4 doggies, 4 kitties, 4 kitties. You've seen pictures of 2 of them. Actually, if you've seen the kitty treats animation come on, you've seen 4 of them. They're all 4 in there.
Pagan.
Oi.
I told you about my friend whose father passed, right?
No.
I'd like to suggest something.
Okay, never mind then.
And cliffhanger.
Okay,
Emergency medical rescue.
So my ex, who's now my friend, or my don't know how to say that.
FWB?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. A friend would benefit without any
Destination confirmed. Arrival in.
Without any of those
4,
benefits.
3, 2.
Her father passed.
Okay.
now,
Completing system scan.
literally,
Stand
you
by.
have 4 women in the house, and 1 cat and 1 dog, both female.
A temporary home situation. I like that. Yeah. Loop of shame.
Okay, that one was your fault.
Totally my fault. I was looking at chat.
You're fired.
Damn it, Sharon. This is all your fault. Because I never do loops of shame until you come in and start talking.
Right.
Ron releases a compilation of all my loops of shame. With the zoom in on the chat. No Sharon, loop of shame. No Sharon, loop of shame.
YouTube would have YouTube, you would hit YouTube's time limit for a video.
What is YouTube's time limit?
Shame. Shame.
Well,
It has one?
You can go like
Shame.
8 hours live. Well, no, wait.
Oh no, really? 2 of them in a row? Nope, we're getting this one. Haha. We get the medical help, and our sister rescue finds them fosters and forever homes. Yep. Best way to do it. I noticed you said animals and not just cats. Because Sharon and Ron currently have a house pig.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Wilbur.
Wow.
I take care of reptiles. Currently, I only have my snake, but...
Oh, okay.
Any chance you got a ferret?
And no.
Oh, this should be interesting. We got a pirate that thought he was going to... Where'd the pirate go?
While you're auto-docking? Oh,
he just ran away! It's Orville the Potbelly. I thought it was, Wilbur.
He took one look at you and just ski-daddled.
I think he saw the carrier and ski-daddled. Pretty sure he's not scared of me. Wilbur is the... Wait, so there's 2 Potbellies? There's 2 pigs? I'm confuzzled. Befriend. Okay.
It's just one potbelly pig named Orville. Wilbur is the boyfriend.
Okay. So your pig's gay.
Hey, it's 2022. Okay?
Not that I care, but I was just like, okay, want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Because I'm confuzzled. But I'm easily confuzzled, so, you know. He's my daughter's... Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, now I feel really stupid.
Well, we were all lost on that track. So.
Okay, so I'm not the only one then.
No,
okay.
no.
Okay, I was like...
I thought I was tracking, but clearly I was not.
Yeah, I was like, okay. That's better. 2,500 for that. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, when I read that line of text, he's my daughter's boyfriend, I was like, okay, she's talking about a human.
At least we hope so.
Yeah, definitely.
It's 2022, like you said.
Right. Oh my god, but there was that split second my mind was like, what? I'm really confuzzled now. Either too much or not enough whatchamacallits. Either too much or not enough. One of the two.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong, Majestic?
I hit my desk.
Ooh.
Dude, you gotta find new hobbies, dude. Alright, so I can put 400 in there. And I wish there was a way to know if Rush was on my carrier. I can look in Inara and see if Inara shows that he's here.
This is gonna hurt very badly.
Fleet. Here.
Ooh. Ooh.
Misk. No, I don't see Rush on the carrier. Alright, so I need to let him know where the carrier is. The carrier is in... Where is the carrier? The carrier is in... Kokajina. So we'll go in Discord and post where the carrier is. There's a carrier locations thread in the Discord where we...
Where Pagan occasionally updates where his carrier is.
Right?
Occasionally.
Allegedly.
I need to update my carrier location.
There we go. And one of these I had my carrier location. I'll have to find it, delete it. No, we're good. Good. Excellent. So Sharon, what is your latest knitting or crocheting project? I'm kind of curious now. Mrs. B's making hats. Do you want to do one more run? No, not really. I don't really want to do one more run. I do want to transfer some tritium to the thing, though. You just finished your 4th baby blanket. Awesome. You have any pictures? We need 430 to fill it up. Oh, actually, we'll just fill it first. Cool. You mind if I share them on stream? You do mind? Okay. That'll work. Carrier's full, and we have 2,000 tons of tritium left. So we're ready for another trip back out too. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, just send them to me, and I'll put them up on.
Should I go with red, pink, or orange?
Fuchsia. You should go with fuchsia.
So orange, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said, right? Fuchsia.
You should see code fuchsia.
Yeah, fuchsia. Lupus 333. I'm trying to think of where that system is that has the moon that travels real fast. Midderland Hollow? Isn't that the one?
The one that's hard to keep up with?
Yeah, the one where you got to pretty much just let it fly into you.
Yeah, you got to intercept it, not chase it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wait a second. There's a moon that you gotta.
Oh yeah,
dude, it is no joke hauling ass.
Yep.
How is that even possible?
I'm surprised that moon isn't its own, like, dark object in space between systems.
Is it just me? Is it not transferring tritium here?
What is the planet like on there?
I don't remember. I know I landed on the planet and I had a video, and like, I want to say every 45 to 60 seconds the moon would go around it. If you parked on a buggy and stood and stared in one place, every like a minute you would see the moon go whoop whoop whoop. Let me change into the Dragon Ball Z. Holy shit, the Diamondback, and we'll see if I can find it. Because the Diamondback's got real good jump range. It should be able to get there in a few jumps. Whereas the Cutter would take like 4 times as much.
Starting to think you're running on as much sleep as I am.
I'm tired. It's been a long week, dude.
Tell me about it.
Ain't even over yet.
I know, right? It's only halfway done.
Dude, it feels like it was a Friday already yesterday.
Today was my Friday.
I found out I made 70 hours last week.
Nice.
I don't know how I did it, but I mean...
When you put your head down and start working,
well,
it makes it easier.
Did I tell you guys I actually spent, in a 24-hour period, 20 hours at work?
Yeah. You
I
wound up
believe it.
working a double.
Yeah.
Sounds like a more than a triple.
Yeah, it was definitely not fun.
Epsilon Indy. Come on. And New Africa. Maryland Hollow. There we go, right there. So we'll set our course here.
Let me go back to Twitch.
Oh, you got a while. It's going to take me... Oh, never mind. One jump.
Be right there.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be at least 4.
Yay, Diamondback.
Right?
They actually named the place like New Africa. Dang.
Yeah, dude. There's all kinds of cool names. There's names named after... There are stations and moons and stuff that are named after astrophysicists and astronomers. And
Leonard Nimoy.
oh, yeah.
I love that he's immortalized as a voice in there for some of the narration.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm still
makes me real
mass
sad, man.
Come on, one more should do it. There we go. Now we're free. 50 light years, one jump. It's not bad.
Speed restrictions have been
I think my range is actually higher in this ship. I know I've seen jump Acondas that do 60 and 70. But they're really stripped down.
Scanning for information.
Okay.
It's interesting because I'm seeing all these stars and everything on your jump,
Mm-hmm.
and then something tells me all those stars actually exist in the game.
They do.
They do.
You can go to them.
Those stars are not just random pinpoints of light. Those are actual systems.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a good game. It's a great game. I know right now Frontier's getting a lot of hate because people are learning that the game that they've been playing at some point or another is, well, they haven't said it's going to die, but they're not going to add anything new to it. No big additions anymore. And honestly, I mean, you kind of had to see that coming because I mean, at some point they're going to outgrow the engine. And I've talked to Ron and other people about this before. I honestly think that Odyssey pushed the engine just about as far as they could. Alright, so here's that moon. Watch how fast it moves. I've got my hands off the sticks.
I can't see anything yet. I'm on my phone, so it's behind.
There you go.
Are you streaming it on Discord?
I can, if you want. Give me a second.
No, I mean I'm looking.
No, give me a
at it
second.
on
I'll stream it on Discord.
Okay, because I'm just now seeing the.
There you go.
All right.
So, I'll put the ship down like this where you can see the full orbit. There you go. Hands off the sticks. And you'll see it come around there real fast. But it moves really, really quick. It's got a tight, fast orbit. Where are you, baby? Make me look bad. There she is. So that moon is hauling ass. And it's so fast that you can't... If I got behind it, I don't think you can catch the moon. You have You have to fly into it. So, like, here we go. Let me get in behind it and we'll see. Okay, we've had conversations with people about Star Citizen if they had orbit mechanics and the kind of hell it would play with flying to planetary bodies and stuff like that. Okay, so here we are. We're coming in on the orbit line.
I don't know. I know the moons move. We just spoke about that earlier. Do the planets move too?
The developers have stated that they have the technology to do it. They just don't have it turned on right now. So yeah, the moon is outrunning me. It's 15 clicks away. 15 million clicks. 15, 4, 6. I literally can't catch it. I have to let it fly into me.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. So that would be the fastest way to catch it, would be to fly into it. But you can land on this. I think it was this one you can land on.
But you can't land on Earth. Gosh.
Nope.
Wait, you actually can't?
No.
Oh.
No.
You cannot land on any Earth-likes.
Yeah, I think this is an Earth-like now that I'm looking at it.
Earth-likes and water-based you cannot land on, which is retarded.
That's
Yeah.
the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Well, they don't. The engine doesn't support them. Doing the graphics and stuff on it. So I mean, if you landed on it, they would have to render all that stuff for you to see. So rather than, hey, you landed here, it doesn't look like anything at all like what you thought it did. They just don't let you land there.
I think that's ridiculous.
At least with SC, we know that they can make an entire planet that's freaking city. So if they were to make an Earth planet, we may not be able to explore all of it, but they can at least try to make it somewhat scalable.
Hey, Renegade, what's up?
My BAC. What's up, y'all?
Trying to catch Midderland Hollow in Elite Dangerous. You have to fly into it, though. You can't chase it, so...
Oh, gotcha.
This is what an alien whale looks like. That is ugly as ever. Looks more like a jellyfish and a sea something.
Where is it?
Sea dragon.
Crab Nebula.
I think that's that right there.
Yeah, I took the wrong path. I chased the wrong orbit line.
I feel like that orbit line's continuously changing.
No, it's... I have to say this. The orbital mechanics in this game are just crazy. Yeah, there you go. It's an ELW. There's all the lights.
Yep.
So that's the moon?
No, that's the planet, the moon. I'm trying to catch the moon now.
Oh.
Or I'm trying to let it catch me, actually. The closer you get to a planet or moon, the slower you go. So that's realistic as well.
Well, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Planet gravity?
Yep.
Or relative motion?
Large gravitational forces affect time and velocity. Come on, where are you, Midderland? Did I lose you again?
That's interesting.
There she is.
So we also should get a new... We should also get a new clothing center in Orison as well. There's a building that says Stratus, which they have some clothing, but it's opening 2952.
What year is it in game right now?
2952. 2952.
Check
Because
the
2
actual
years.
server time. It's supposed to be 2560. Game.
Well, the not CitizenCon, the Invictus launch is 2952 this year. 2 years ago it was 2949. So I'm just going based off of that.
What's the Invictus?
It's a military show.
Oh.
It's basically it's a way where they feature the military. UEE Navy does it in an attempt to gain new recruits and basically show military might. It's an excuse to sell ships.
Basically.
Alright, there's Midland Hollow right there. Can we catch you? Can we catch you? Catch me in your orbit. Yes, we caught it in our orbit. Ha ha ha. Yep. Yes, you can.
You just got to be able to hit the atmosphere like that.
Yeah, you have to pretty much just crash in the atmosphere and then come down. The way that you would typically come down is you would do a glide slope, but I didn't pull it off super awesome.
I was gonna say, it looks like you're still trying to catch.
Well, it's caught me its gravitational wake, but if I would have come in at a better angle, I would have come in at like a 45, and it would have gone into a glide slope and landed me gently on the planet. I am still a hell of a long ways away from this thing right now.
You're just no longer chasing it.
Yeah, but yes, it got me its gravitational pull, so. I don't know that I'm going to be able to catch it, to be truthful with you. Not in a timely manner.
There we go.
Oh man, you can buy everything at Orison.
Basically.
And I didn't know that you could eat some of this stuff.
As long as you got good frame rate, or well, a good computer, Orison's probably the best place to go for a lot of stuff. Good components, good. I don't know if they sell weapons. Do they sell weapons on Orison?
They do.
Other than the 7-Eleven.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the 7-Eleven does.
There's only like 2 guns. Actually,
there we go.
Microtech is good for gear, good ship stuff. I think it's Microtech stuff there, to be honest.
There's a corner store, and literally everything in the first section you can buy. Wait. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Everything in the store you can buy. Besides the
Finally glide.
Those are the only things you can't buy in the stores.
While you're taking her, and I'll manage the shields and landing modules.
Yes, please. Okay, sure, and I'll give them treats here in just a minute. Come on, little lassos.
What was that freaking show? It was like My Little Bastards. That's what you just reminded me of. You said that.
Lower landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Again, I'm already about to take up that 10 gigs already. Downloading.
Jeez, dude.
I need to change the file location. That's the problem. I think it's going to my main drive when it should go to my SSD. Or hell, even my hard drive.
Oh boy, coming in blind. Gotta love that.
Power to requested systems.
Oh, good. It's daytime again. Pretty fast day-night cycle, though.
It's like a warm atmosphere.
Gotta find a level spot.
Oh, God damn it.
Come on, let me land,
Why?
you son of a bitch.
No, I cannot wait till I return this fucking cable.
Oh no, I don't have a buggy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no buggy. I guess we'll just stand out here then and stare at it. My bad.
No, what is a bug? The purpose of a buggy?
It's basically a doom buggy. You get to exit the ship and roam around. But there you go. That's
It's...
Midderland Hollow right there.
Holy crap!
Yep. So give it a minute and it'll pop right back around again. We're actually on the moon. That's the planet that we're orbiting. So you're gonna see just how fast this thing spins around it.
Pagan, did you look at the memes channel for SC?
I don't think so. No.
You gotta look at this. This is funny.
I've been trying to get the kitties to go into camera view when we give them treats so you guys can see them better.
Even if you put the treat in the camera area, they don't. They just like that.
Well, there's only two cameras for the kitties. There's the one that comes across me and shows the kitty on the table, which is usually Sneakers. And then there's like ones over here, like you can barely see Boots. So if I move it over there, then you can see Boots go after the treat. There you go, Sneaks. Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, here it comes again. So that's how fast this little rusty dirt ball goes around that ELW. It's all about perspective. That's Midderland Hollow. And I believe there's one that's... I think there's one that's almost as fast, but it's a very volatile world. It's like really hot or something. So there is
Oh,
that.
shit.
I forget which one it is. But yep, there she is. All right. Who do we have that we can raid tonight? Does anyone know if there's anyone on that we could...
People.
Yes, people.
Let me see.
Categories. We're doing Elite Dangerous, so let's see if we can find somebody. Wow, really? Only 134 viewers for Elite?
Damn.
That's crazy. Dude, that's sad. I'm really sad to see that. Is Gabby on? Gabby's an awesome streamer. I love to feature her content when I can. MJ Reese, FCC, Phantom, of Twitch, Trofit, Dakota, Sense Moji. If it's somebody I know, I'm happy to raid them because I know they're going to have good content. Phantom, Space Trucking, let's 420 and chill. Gypsy Boy Large, PS4. Bristol Boy Gaming. Oh, she's not doing Elite. That's what's going on. Okay. She's doing Phantasmagoria. Okay. So let's try Bristol Boy. See if Bristol Boy will like a raid. Just lets us see if he's going to listen to his chat or watch his chat. Doesn't look like he's...
think you need more milk. Yeah, you got a 32 cargo rack on there?
Nope, he's not paying attention, so we'll go to somebody else. Delta box. That's PS4. Let's try this guy left.
I know Cousin Crows is on Orison, but now that I'm on Orison, now that I feel like I'm in the area that Cousin Crows is, I can't seem to figure out
an hour.
Oh, when you get off the tram, there's a little way going down.
I think I have one
It'll take you there.
before, so it's what, 8 jobs.
Down the stairs.
With a lot of bounties. Mind a raid? Hell no, I don't mind a raid. Bring them in. What do you got here?
Okay, because I'm where like the whole.
All right, guys, we're gonna raid Dakota Game Den.
100% on you, man.
We're gonna bring the peeps in, so I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Looking forward to streaming with you guys. Oh no, I'm not in network.
Oof.
How the fuck do you put this on?
Links, Geek,
Oh, can't raid you.
Well, no, I'm just looking at your name. So is there like a nickname you want me to use?
Here.
Oh, that's on you, dude. I mean, if you're only doing network raids, then looks like we're going somewhere else. Congratulations, Phantom. You're the winner. We're going to raid Phantom. All right, so I will stream again on Friday. I don't know what we'll be streaming yet. We may even do a vote when we first start and see what happens from there. But thanks for everyone for coming out. I appreciate you. Thanks for everyone engaging in chat. I know we were kind of all over the board tonight with this. Let's be real. Those are my favorite streams, the ones that are all over the place. All right. Let me get in there so I can meet you guys, and I will catch you later.